CTSN. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices. That's Syntex Pond. And by Billy Kelly, CPA, and the Dutton Harris Company CPAs, PLLC. Focused on meeting the needs of small and independent businesses. By Williams Contracting, LLC, specializing in whole house remodeling and insurance claims. By Walk-In Tubs of Texas, for safety, for therapy, for pleasure. By Toby's Autos, your Waco family-owned and operated pre-owned dealership. By Jesse Britt Automotive, discounting your price, not your service. Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt, service you deserve from neighbors you trust. And by the Joe Pack Player of the Game Award, sponsored by Billy Rutherford in honor of his late friend and teammate, Joe Pack. More Lorena Leopards football right after this. Syntex Pond boasts the highest quality customer service in the pond business. Syntex Pond loans more than the competition and has great retail prices on used goods. With locations in Waco, Temple, and now Hewitt, Syntex Pond is there when you need them. Visit 801 East Waco Drive in Waco or 1402 West Adams Avenue in Temple, and the brand new location at 520 North Hewitt Drive. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices. That's Syntex Pond. Billy Kelly, CPA, and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs are focused on meeting the needs of small to medium independent businesses. With expertise in strategic accounting and tax services, Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs will provide you with the structure planning, estate planning, compliance, and accounting your business needs. Put the experts to work for you. Billy Kelly, CPA, and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs, PLLC. Call 432-682-0963 or go online at dhc-pca.net.
We are joined now by Ray Biles, the head coach of the Lorena Leopards. Coach, looking forward to Madisonville now. You've had an off week. How is the health of the team, and how was the week off?
Well, we had a good week of work and prep last week. I did some things fundamentally that, you don't always get to do when you're trying to prepare for a ball game on Friday. You get to back off and do some things with blocking, tackling, and things like that. So I thought from that standpoint we had a good week. We also, didn't get anybody hurt. That's always a great week too. So everybody is on the mend, and hopefully we'll be full bore whenever we get after Madisonville Friday night.
It's been a while since you've been able to say that about the health of your team.
That's true. I mean, it's been a long year with the injury list, and some nights it's been really, really long. But, on the other hand, you've got other kids that have stepped in and stepped up and had an opportunity to get some experience. And hopefully, some of those younger kids, sophomores that we played quite a bit, that will benefit us in the future.
You're listening to the pregame comments of head coach Ray Biles here on the Syntex Pond broadcast of Lorena Leopards football. We'll be right back. Are you in the market for a safe and therapeutic walk-in spa built right into your existing bathroom? Family-owned and operated Walk-In Tubs of Texas sells and installs top-quality national brand walk-in tubs for thousands less than the competition. Our low overhead enables us to save you thousands of dollars. Financing and low monthly payments available with good credit. Call or text 254-420-7541 for a free estimate. That's 254-420-7541. Or go online at tubsoftexas.com. Walk-In Tubs of Texas. When you're faced with an auto repair, all you really want is to be treated fairly and to have it done right the first time. Well, Lorena's own Jesse Britt has been doing just that for over 20 years. Jesse Britt's Automotive is a full-service repair shop that can handle any of your automotive needs. Jesse's highly trained staff handles both foreign and domestic repairs, offers competitive pricing, and 100% customer satisfaction. Jesse Britt's Automotive even offers a free shuttle service to help ease your burden while you wait. So the next time you are faced with an auto repair, trust Jesse Britt to treat you fairly and to do it right the first time. Jesse Britt's Automotive, where they discount the price, not your service. Welcome back into the Syntex Pond pregame show. And now more comments from Coach Biles.
Okay, so looking forward to Madisonville tonight, Coach. The Mustangs need to win. You guys need to win. Tell me where the psyche, the mentality of the team is right now. Looking forward to that game.
Our kids understand, what's at stake. I mean, we need to go down there and play well, and we'll have to play well to beat them. They've got an outstanding football team, well coached. They don't make many mistakes at all. They do a great job of running the football. A lot of power play, a lot of guard tackle pull, GT pull schemes, counter schemes, things like that. So they do a really good job. They're a strong run-oriented football team. Got a good offensive line, and we're going to have our hands full defensively of keeping them off the board, and then hopefully offensively we can maneuver around and keep the ball and keep the clock going and put some points on the board and hopefully get a W.
You're listening to the pregame comments of head coach Ray Biles here on the Syntex Pond broadcast of Lorena Leopards football. We'll be right back. The Toby Miller family has a proud tradition of winning on the fields and courts of Central Texas. So it makes sense that Toby's Auto Sales is a family-owned and operated winner at making customers feel great about buying a car. Team up with Toby, Dawn, Dina, and Brian to get the quality car you want at the value you need so that you can drive away a winner of the car buying game. Visit Toby's Auto Sales at 2925 Franklin or give them a call at 254-756-1133. Join a winner in the car business. Toby's Auto Sales. With well over 25 years of experience in construction, you can trust Williams Contracting, LLC. Williams Contracting, LLC are general and restoration contractors specializing in whole house remodeling and insurance claims. Contact Mark Williams at 254-301-2752 with your next remodeling needs. Williams Contracting, LLC. That's 254-301-2752. Welcome back into the Syntex Pond pregame show. And now more comments from Coach Biles.
Coach, who are some of the players that fans ought to look out for this week for Madisonville that we need to kind of contain?
Well, Trace Brown is their quarterback. He's a senior. He's a dual-purpose guy. He's also played some safety for him in the secondary, but he's an outstanding young man with his feet. Does a good job. You've got to be very, very careful with him because they do a lot of fly sweep read, power reads, and he'll pull the ball and take it out the backside. And again, a very, very talented athlete. So I think that's the biggest thing we're going to have to do is try to contain the quarterback as much as possible from that standpoint. And like I said earlier, offensively we've got to move the ball. We got to keep the chains going, and we got to keep going up and down the field, and hopefully score enough points to get out ahead in this thing.
And, Coach, a couple more questions. One, obviously we need some help at this point to make the playoffs. Give us a little bit of a rundown in terms of what we need to be able to do that.
Well, really, the only thing we control is us, and we've got to win a ball game Friday night down in Madisonville. Hopefully we'll play well enough to do that. And then, as you mentioned, it's above us. We have no control over those things, but, we need somebody to beat Mahia, and then we obviously are going to have to take care of our business next week against Mahia. So, a lot of things that happen, and their points, and it's really too much right now. I think some of the smoke will clear after Friday night, and we'll have a little bit better look going into that last week of what can or cannot happen. But like I said, right now our main objective is to get on the bus, go down to Madisonville, play well, and get a W and come home. And hopefully we can take care of that, and then we'll figure out the rest of it next week.
You're listening to the pregame comments of head coach Ray Biles here on the Syntex Pond broadcast of Lorena Leopards football. We'll be right back. Did you know that half of Americans who use mail-order pharmacy miss their medications due to late delivery? Well, Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt offers all the conveniences of the large corporate pharmacies, but also offers fast, friendly service and the convenience of a local drive-thru and free delivery. Free delivery. If you are in need of a flu shot, now is the perfect time to visit Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt with no appointment necessary. Come by 511 North Hewitt Drive or call us at 254-666-5000. Stop waiting on the mail. Try Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt and let us take the frustration out of your pharmacy experience today.
Okay, Coach, final question. You had mentioned earlier some of those younger players getting a lot of experience. Who are some of the bright spots for you in terms of those sophomores and juniors that have made significant steps with that extra playing time?
Well, I mean, we've had a lot of kids in the secondary. Cade Walker is one that comes to mind. He's a sophomore that has had an awful lot of playing time. Andrew Britton's another one that's had a lot of playing time in the secondary, and those kids have come on strong. Colton Dale, another sophomore that's a young man that's had, an awful lot of opportunities in the secondary at cornerback. On the offensive side, Michael Moore, one of our receivers, has done a tremendous job, I think, of fitting in. Reed Migna is another guy that's starting linebacker as a sophomore over on the defense and done a good job. Elijah Turley in the offensive line, Riley Boozer in the offensive line. Cody Thorne was injured earlier in the season as a sophomore, but I think Cody's done a tremendous job back on the defensive front right now of filling in some spots. So those are just some of the sophomore kids, I think, off the top of my head that have done a great job for us. Red Hansen, obviously, throughout the season at both receiver and at the running back position, I think has helped us quite a bit. And Casey Pitts is another young man, a sophomore.
Yep.
We're talking about 8, 9, 10 kids that are sophomores that we've got 2 more years with, and so anyway, it's bright, and sometimes you get discouraged because there are a lot of them 14, 15 years old playing 17, 18-year-olds, and that's okay. That's part of the game. But they're growing up in a hurry, and I'm excited about where we are with them, and we just got to continue to do that. But on the other side, I've got some great seniors and some kids we're going to really miss, and it's been a long road this year, but one that I think we're going to be okay. Not only this year, we're still going to fight our tails off the next 2 weeks and make something good happen, and we'll see what happens.
Coach, I know the future looks really bright, and I know you guys will be prepared Friday night to take on Madisonville. We wish you the best of luck, a safe trip down there, and hopefully come out with a win.
Appreciate it, Dave. We'll do our best.
Those are the pregame comments of head coach Ray Biles. We'll be right back with starting lineups, the national anthem, coin toss, and kickoff. You're listening to the Syntex Pond broadcast of Lorena Leopards football on CTSN. We'll be right back. Billy Kelly, CPA, and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs are focused on meeting the needs of small to medium independent businesses. With expertise in strategic accounting and tax services, Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs will provide you with the structure planning, estate planning, compliance, and accounting your business needs. Put the experts to work for you. Billy Kelly, CPA, and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs, PLLC. Call 432-682-0963 or go online at dhc-pca.net. Syntex Pond boasts the highest quality customer service in the pond business. Syntex Pond loans more than the competition and has great retail prices on used goods. With locations in Waco, Temple, and now Hewitt, Syntex Pond is there when you need them. Visit 801 East Waco Drive in Waco or 1402 West Adams Avenue in Temple and the brand new location at 520 North Hewitt Drive. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices. That's Syntex Pond. Billy Kelly.
Hello, everybody, and welcome into Mustang Stadium here in Madisonville, Texas. David Gibson alongside Cody Kellner tonight here in the booth. We have Clay Gibson running the board, and Ben Huey is on our camera. We're about 10 minutes away from the start of tonight's football game. Big game tonight here in Madisonville as both teams fighting hard for a win. Lorena fighting for their playoff lives right now. They're depending on a Salado win tonight as well as a win here in Madisonville. And that would set up a winner-take-all game back home at Leverage Field against Mejia next week. So a big game tonight. Some exciting news here in Madisonville as well. We are we're notified earlier today that Zane Grimm is back with the team and expected to play tonight. And it'll be interesting, Cody, to see how Zane's return affects the morale of the team as well as just the ability to stop the run here.
Oh, exactly, David. I think he's coming back at the right time. Big game here next to last game in the regular season. There's still a good chance that Larry can still get into the playoffs. They do need a little bit of help. But again, that's with the kind of challenges Lorena's faced in terms of personnel over the last couple of weeks with injuries. I think they're still sitting in a good spot to pretty much control their own destiny if they can take care of business and get a little bit of help tonight, and hopefully sets the stage for a like you said, kind of a play-in game for the playoffs next week.
Chris Wentez home this evening. He's under the weather for us, so we'll say hello to Chris. Hope heal up, buddy. We'll see you next week, hopefully. Cody, one of the ways you can kind of assess the matchup, right, is just common opponents. So looking back through Madisonville's schedule, they lost to Salado as well, lost by a score of 43-15. And obviously we saw a couple weeks ago Salado proved that power running game really proved to be difficult to stop. But a considerable difference there in terms of the final score. Looking at comparing their game to Robinson, losing to Robinson 55-13. Of course, Lorena winning that game on the road.
We'll try to keep you updated tonight.
Madisonville lost to Connolly 34-17.
And they lost to Fairfield 15-31. I think that was actually closer than what Lorena had against Fairfield.
Right. So, according to Coach Biles, Madisonville is another power running team. And all the second half of the season kind of felt like if we had another player in there like Zane that could really attack the middle and attack that power running game, that it would have made a difference in a few of those games. So it's going to be a really interesting point in tonight's football game to see exactly how Zane affects that game. As far as the Mustangs go, Coach saying that really the key here is Tyrese Brown, the quarterback. He's a senior, and he really makes this offense go. Coach saying that for us to come out of here with the victory tonight, if we can contain him and shut him down, that we'll have a really solid chance of doing so. So about 7 minutes remaining here before the kickoff of the football game. David Gibson and Cody Kellner live from Madisonville. We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. You're listening to the Simtex Pond broadcast of Lorena Leopards football on CTSN.
Syntex Pond boasts the highest quality customer service in the pond business. Syntex Pond loans more than the competition and has great retail prices on used goods. With locations in Waco, Temple, and now Hewitt, Syntex Pond is there when you need them. Visit 801 East Waco Drive in Waco or 1402 West Adams Avenue in Temple, and the brand new location at 520 North Hewitt Drive. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices. That's Syntex Pond. Billy Kelly, CPA, and the Dutton Harris & Company CPAs are focused on meeting the needs of small to medium independent businesses. With expertise in strategic accounting and tax services, Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris & Company CPAs will provide you with the structure planning, estate planning, compliance, and accounting your business needs. Put the experts to work for you. Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris & Company CPAs PLLC. Call 432-682-0963 or go online at dhc-pca.net. Are you in the market for a safe and therapeutic walk-in spa built right into your existing bathroom? Family-owned and operated Walk-In Tubs of Texas sells and installs top-quality national brand walk-in tubs for thousands less than the competition. Our low overhead enables us to save you thousands of dollars. Financing and low monthly payments available with good credit. Call or text 254-420-7541 for a free estimate. That's 254-420-7541. Or go online at tubsoftexas.com. Walk-in Tubs of Texas. When you're faced with an auto repair, all you really want is to be treated fairly and to have it done right the first time. Well, Lorena's own Jesse Britt has been doing just that for over 20 years. Jesse Britt's Automotive is a full-service repair shop that can handle any of your automotive needs. Jesse's highly trained staff handles both foreign and domestic repairs, offers competitive pricing, and 100% customer satisfaction. Jesse Britt's Automotive even offers a free shuttle service to help ease your burden while you wait. So the next time you are faced with an auto repair, trust Jesse Britt to treat you fairly and to do it right the first time. Jesse Britt's Automotive, where they discount the price, not your service. Did you know that half of Americans who use mail-order pharmacy miss their medications due to late delivery? Well, Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt offers all the conveniences of the large corporate pharmacies, but also offers fast, friendly service and the convenience of a local drive-thru and free delivery. Free delivery! If you are in need of a flu shot, now is the perfect time to visit Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt with no appointment necessary. Come by 511 North Hewitt Drive or call us at 254-666-5000. Stop waiting on the mail. Try Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt and let us take the frustration out of your pharmacy experience today.
Welcome back into Mustang Stadium in Madisonville, Texas. The Leopards have made their way out of the tunnel wearing their away white jerseys, red pants, black helmets with the metallic looking leopard decal on the side, and we're going to pause momentarily as the teams are lined up for the national anthem.
Please rise, remove hats, and render appropriate salute and respect as we honor our country with the performance of the national anthem. Recently, Madisonville volunteer firefighter Adrian Guevara was taken from us in a tragic automobile accident. His contribution to our fire department and local community will be sorely missed. Please keep him and his family in your thoughts and prayers at this difficult time. Madisonville Fire Department members Keith Hahn and Aurelio Cuevas, assisted by Madisonville High School Beta Club members Katie Hageman and Brenna Sims, will raise the flag in his honor this evening. Also in his honor, Madisonville High School Band Director Stephanie Schmidt and Cameron Kidder will be performing the anthem this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, their rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Nice tribute there for the falling officers here in Madisonville. Both teams now walking out to the middle of the field for the coin toss. Bradley Lina, Zane Grimm, who is playing tonight. James Dixon, not dressed out, but as a captain, is Anson Ariano. So Anson will not be playing this evening. Teams shake hands, and we're waiting on the toss.
Anson Ariano. Captains for the Mustangs tonight, number 7, Tyrese Brown. Number 2, Asa Surface.
Madisonville, a running team by trade, averaging only 85 yards passing per game on the season. 61 completions on the season, Cody. Not a lot in terms of the passing game. They'll look to control this game on the ground.
And that's what Lorena's schedule so far is mostly consistent of teams that rely heavily on the run. I think 2 weeks ago, Salado had some momentum there late in the second half with their running attack, but I'll be interested to see how Lorena bounces back this week after having a week off. Either usually a team is either rusty or they're fresh. It's going to be one or the other for Lorena tonight. What I like about tonight is that wind's not really a factor. It's not wet. It's a nice, cool, dry night. So I think it's going to be important for Lorena to establish some momentum and get the lead early, and then take that lead into the second half.
That's a great point, Cody. Lorena wins the toss. They defer, as is the normal pattern. So Madisonville has elected to receive, and they'll receive the north end zone. They'll receive in the north end zone. Ty Moore in the kickoff team lined up here on the near sideline. Big game tonight. Back for the Mustangs, Tyrese Brown, the quarterback, number 7, as well as the number 8 or 9. 8, Corey Johnson, wide receiver and defensive back, 2 seniors. Also back receiving is number 5 for the Mustangs, Roderick Holiday. So Ty Moore checks with both sides of the kickoff team, raises his hand, runs and swings his leg, a deep kick gonna be caught at the 6, turning around now back to the middle of the field, to the 10, 15, to the 20, up across the 25, and then it'll be wrestled down to near the 30-yard line. They'll say the 28, and that's where Tyrese Brown and the Mustangs will take over from there.
It's a 25-yard return for Tyrese Brown.
Good coverage that time by the Leopards to give the Mustangs a long field to start the game. Mustangs wearing all blue tonight, traveling from right to left. We're on the visiting side of the stadium this evening, so a cheering crowd is a good sign. Man goes in motion to the far side. The quarterback gives. He is hit back behind the 30-yard line. They'll give him the 30 as forward progress, and that'll be about a pickup of 1. That'll bring up second down and about 9. Actually, they're going to stay back near the 29. So no gain there on first down. Brown's in the backfield. He has a snap. He hands it off. Running back's trying to get outside. A lot of pressure in the backfield. He's going to be tackled up just across the 30-yard line. So a gain of about 1. And that brings up a third down and 8 or 9. They're going to give them all the way up to the 31. So Mustangs faced with a third down and 8 here on their first opening drive. Let's see if Lorena can't get off the football field and get that ball right back. Jordan Jackson comes onto the field. Here's a snap. Flag flies and pass is incomplete. I think that's going to be 12 men on the field for Lorena, as Blake Higgins didn't quite make it off the field before the Mustangs snapped the football. If that's true, that'll give them 5 yards. And that would bring up third down and 3 instead of third down and 8.
And that's real big for Lorena, because Lorena had Madisonville in a very predictable situation with 3rd and 8. You know they're going to pass. Now they're in a 3rd and 3. So I think Madisonville has a little bit of a couple of options here on what they can do.
10:50 remaining. We're in the first quarter of play. 10:50 on the Gail Kelly scoreboard, sponsored by Billy Kelly CPA. Tyrese Brown, the quarterback, has a running back to his left, 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Man comes in motion. He'll reset in the backfield. Brown has it. He's going to hand off. Actually, he's going to keep. He is up near the line of scrimmage to the 36-yard line, but he'll be a few yards short of a first down, and that'll bring up a punting situation for the Mustangs, and a big stop here to start this football game for the Leopards. Nice to see Zane Grimm trotting off the football field. The first time in a very long time. Gets that big win back and then passes. Ty Moore stands back inside his 30-yard line, right around the 28, waiting on the punt. No wind to speak of this evening. And here's the punt. Wobbly, floating kick, going to bounce at the Lorena 39. Bounce down near the 35, then turn around and back up to about the 38-yard line as well, they're saying, or about the 37. And Lorena will take over there. So, Cody, just exactly the kind of start that you would want, that you talked about, getting that big stop, and Lorena gets terrific field position as well.
Exactly, David, and that's all you can ask for to start the game off. Start off on a positive note. I think there's been a couple of instances this year where Lorena started off with bad field position early in the game. They're starting off at their own 38-yard line, so I think they're going to be able to capitalize on some momentum here in the first quarter.
Bradley Linus has the snap, hands off. That's Cole George. He fights his way forward up near the 40-yard line, about a 2-yard gain there on first down. That'll bring up second down and 8. A.J. Brim, McRae Lewis, lined up wide here to the near side. It's Ty Moore and Will Teague to the far side.
What I like about Lorena starting off by handing the ball off to number 45 is I think eventually you keep giving the ball to him. He's going to weaken down the defense to where they can have more.
Lina looking to throw. Lina looking to throw over Ty Moore's head. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw. That'll bring up third down and 8.
Brings up third down and 5.
We're in the first quarter. David Gibson, Cody Kellner from Mustang Stadium. 9:21 remaining in the first quarter of play. Lorena held. They won the toss, deferred. Held the Mustangs to a 3-and-out. Now Lorena facing their own third down and long here. Third down and 8.
Lorena started the game off right there by going long. That was something we didn't see 2 weeks ago. They had a short, more controlled passing game. And so it's interesting to see that they're having a more aggressive attack here early in the first quarter.
Lina looking to throw. A lot of pressure up the middle. Intended for Ty Moore, and it's knocked down incomplete. They're setting up a screen there, and it was Bradley Lina's pass was knocked down, and that'll bring up a punting situation for the Leopards. Ty Moore stands about his own 25, 26-yard line. Ty's been doing a great job this year. He'll take the snap and hold it, let his punt team get down there a little bit. This time he'll have to kick it away a little sooner. It's going to bounce at the 35, 30. Big Lorena Leopard bounce all the way down near the 10-yard line to the 9, 8, 7, 6, 5-yard line. What a punt by Ty Moore. And that'll put the Mustangs deep in their own territory.
It's a 58-yard punt. 58-yard punt there for Ty Moore. And count the roll.
Early on in the football game, teams still filling each other out a little bit. I feel that field position battle is huge early for sure. Tyrese Brown's actually standing on his own goal line while he awaits the snap. He's going to hand it off to his up back. He's going to be just across the 5-yard line up to around the 6. So a pickup of about 1 will bring up second down and 9. Two wide receivers to the near side for the Mustangs. One to the far side. What do you get a number for that running back back there?
I believe that was number 24.
Thank you. Matthew Johnson, quarterback keeper. He's up across the 5 to the 10. Look out, some trouble across the 15 up near the 18-yard line. That'll be enough to move the sticks for the Mustangs as they pick up a first down there on a scramble by Tyrese Brown.
12-yard run.
Brown hands off to the running back. He's getting trouble in the backfield, going to be swarmed under and tackled back near the 16-yard line. Be about a loss of 2 there on first down. That'll bring up second down and 12. Clock running inside of 8 minutes to play here in the first quarter on the Yale Kelly scoreboard. Meant to mention earlier that first stop of the football game brought to you by Walk-In Tubs of Texas. Walk-In Tubs of Texas for therapy, for safety, for therapy, and for pleasure. Second down and 12 for the Mustangs. 2 wideouts to both sides. Brown steps back. He's looking to throw. Now he's getting pressure up the middle. Throws the ball away, out of bounds. And that'll bring up third down and 12 for the Mustangs.
So far, both teams are combined 0-4 on passing.
I don't think that's going to last very long on the Leopard side. Bradley will settle in here and looks like he has some time. He just a little bit rusty on that first one.
Yeah,
not to be unexpected here after a bye week.
think it's early in the game. Everybody's nerves are going a little bit, especially for Madisonville. It's a senior night for them. It's the last time a lot of these players will play here in the stadium. So, they want to have a good performance and give Lorena all they can have.
Brown on the keeper, makes a move in the backfield. He's going to be pushed backwards after a gain of about 2, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Leopards have forced a second punt, so your second stop of the football game brought to you by Walk-In Tubs of Texas. Go to tubsoftexas.com.
Now, Lorena's actually in good position here because, they should be able to get the ball here around midfield at least due to that good punt they had, pinning them back about the 5-yard line.
Let's have Ty Moore take one to the house. Bunter stands back at his own 5-yard line. High snap, but he brings it down. End-over-end kick. Going to bounce in Lorena territory. Ty's going to let it go. Down inside the 40, 35. Ball's going to finally stop rolling right around the 31-yard line, and that's where Lorena will take over. So far as the Mustangs are concerned, they're a pretty good kick for them as well.
Oh, exactly. That's a 55-yard punt. There for Juan Polanco.
So after the bye week, Lorena in a situation now where they need some help to get into the playoffs. They are, in some senses, obviously in control of their own destiny. They need to win tonight, but we need Salado to knock off Mejia. If we can have that happen and Lorena can beat the Mustangs, sets up a terrific matchup at home next week. George is in the backfield, lined up left of Lina, sends Ty Moore in motion. They're going to give it to Ty. Looking to get outside, now cuts it back up. He'll struggle forward up near the 34-yard line. A pickup of about 4 on that first down. Brings up 2nd down and 6 or 7. 6:30 remaining here in the first quarter. Still looking for our Jesse Britt Automotive first down. Cole George.
So Lorena's starting this drive off a little bit of tempo then from the previous drive where they gave the ball to Cole George. They were in that first possession. So Madisonville's defense is going to be tested a little bit here in the second drive.
Lina's going to keep. He's up the middle across the 35 up near the 37-yard line, 36 they say. So a pickup of a few more. That looks like it'll bring up about 2nd down and 4. They appear to need the 41-yard line for a new set of downs. Ball's on the 37.
And this is where that short passing game that Lorena had 2 weeks ago can come in very useful here on a 3rd and 5 situation.
3 wide receivers to the far side. Lina snaps, looking to the near side, has McCray Lewis, and it's incomplete. So ball hit McCray in the hands, he just couldn't bring it in, and that'll bring up another punting situation as the Leopards will have to take it away with 5:36 remaining in the first quarter of play. Ty stands back at around his own 20-yard line. He'll get a kick away. Low wobbly kick and a bounce inside the 35, down inside the 30. Now takes a good Lorena hop down into 20, 15, still rolling. And they will finally be killed right around the 13-yard line. And so far, really a game of field position.
Oh, exactly, David. That's a 51-yard punt there for Ty Moore. So pretty much in the same position as where they were on the last drive, pinning them back down deep.
Ball will be placed at the 13-yard line, 1st and 10 Mustangs.
Again, want to mention if you're joining us late, Zane Grimm cleared this week to play. He's back in. Going to be a handoff to the far side of the field. Hit and then pushed out of bounds. That was Roderick Holiday on the carry. And they're going to give him a pickup of about 2 on first down. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd down, about 8 yards to go for the Mustangs.
They need the 23-yard line. Ball currently spotted right around the 15. Now the Mustangs have 2 backs in the backfield. Brown waiting on the snap, will send a man in motion. He's going to keep right up the middle, flag down. He makes it up across the 15. This is coming in to talk about it. It's thrown in an area where because we had illegal formation there. Number 21 for the Mustangs, not lined up on the line of scrimmage. And that'll push the Mustangs back. 5:08 remaining, no score yet here in Madisonville. David Gibson joined by Cody Kellner tonight. Chris Fuentes home. A little bit under the weather. Brown with Holiday in the backfield. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Brown's looking to throw. Goes to the far side at the feet of the intended receiver, and it's incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 14. And Cody, you really get a sense here of why exactly they aren't depending on that passing game. It's pretty ineffective, obviously, so far.
Oh, sure, David. I mean, the last 2 drives, Madisonville's been pinned back deep. They like to depend on the running game, but they've been doing that all year. But so far, Lorena's run defense has really held them down. It seems like whenever Madisonville has got positive yards, it's only been about 2 or 3 per run. So
Brown gives off the ball to man coming to the near side. In the backfield, he gets away from one man. He's going to be pushed out of bounds up around the 15-yard line. So we're getting about 5 on the carry, but nowhere near the distance needed for the first down. And once again, another stop for that Lorena Leopards defense. And slowly but surely, Cody, we are working our way towards the end zone. Ty now standing at the Mustang 40-yard line now, awaiting the punt. So initially he started off around his own 30, and then he worked his way up to the 50, and now he's standing inside Mustang territory right around the 40. He'll back up now just a little bit.
This is the 3rd time for Madisonville to punt so far this game. So the field position, as you're pointing out, is slowly working in Lorena's favor.
Juan Polanco, the punter for the Mustangs. End over end kick, going to be caught by Ty. She's put on the ground. Ty pushed backwards, lands on the ball, and it looks like the Leopards managed to retain possession, and they will start at the own 47-yard line.
And that looks very similar to what we had in the 4th quarter of the game 2 weeks ago, with the mishap on special teams. But fortunately, in this case, Lorena was able to recover it.
Yeah, that was one of those ball that almost had topspin to it. Took a dive on Ty there. He was trying to come up and field it, and just got down into his feet. And fortunately, he was able to get back on it. So Bradley Lina stands at his own 48-yard line. He has Cole George lined up right. Trey Lewis. A.J. Brim in the slot to the near side. Ty Moore will team to the far side. 48 remaining here in the first quarter, no score. Lorena with the ball inside Madisonville territory. Bradley on a rollout to the near side. Lifted it through, throws it out, incomplete. It's intended for A.J. Brim inside the 40, but was thrown well out of bounds. And bring up 2nd down to 10.
So far, both teams obviously have not been able to establish anything with the passing game, but I don't see that happening too much longer. One of these teams is bound to get some momentum in the passing game here soon. So far, Lorena's 0 for 4 on passing. Madisonville's 0 for 2 on passing.
Madisonville with a 3-men down front. Lina waiting on the snap. Has George back there with him. He's going to throw again. Ball is knocked down at the line of scrimmage again and incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 10. So not something you've seen a lot from Bradley Cody, where he gets a pass knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, exactly. And I think that's going to be something that will be interesting to see how Lorena works around as the game goes on. It looks like they're having receivers open on the sidelines, kind of like on that drop on the 3rd down in the previous drive. But that's something you just got to work with. If I was, one thing I would look at for Lorena would be to get Cole George more into the game.
Lina on a keeper, pitches it to Hansen inside the 40. They're going to mark him out down to the 38-yard line. It's going to be about a yard shy, I believe, of the first down. That'll bring up a situation for the Leopards. They're kind of in that no man's land territory, and you might expect them to go ahead and go for it.
Okay, about 2 yards to go for Lorena first down.
Brim and Hansen are in the backfield with Lina. 2-man backfield. 2 wide receivers to the near side. One of them is Ty Moore. The other is McCray Lewis. Will T by himself out there on the other side. Lina barks a count. Now turns and looks to the near sideline. Waiting on the snap. He has it. Going to hand it off to A.J. A.J. inside the 35. First down. Leopards is going to struggle forward and finally let the play go all the way down to the 31-yard line. And that's a big first down for the Leopards. Their very first Jesse Britt Automotive first down. Jesse Britt, discounting your price, not your service.
Very hard fought run for 8 yards, but it was a big 8 yards, got on the first down, and kept the ball moving deep in Madisonville territory.
What I like about that even more so is it was up the middle power football style. It shows some strength up front. Line it with the keeper. 30. Look out. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. And I believe they've blown it dead. Line it all the way into the end zone, but we have a flag in the backfield in the area where you
lean on the carry. There are flags on the play.
They obviously blew the play dead, so you think it's some sort of seizure or false start penalty. Okay. Well, it's a holding call. Am I mistaken, or did they blow that play dead? It appeared to me they blew it dead, which would not normally happen on a holding
I agree
call.
with you, yeah.
3:37 remaining here in the first quarter. Lorena on the move, but now behind the sticks after a holding penalty. Brings up first down and 20. Ball's up to 41. They need the 21 of the Mustangs. Line is looking to throw, got some pressure. Rolling to the near side. Line is going to run it now. 40. Near the 35-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds. Right about the 36. So a pickup of probably about 4. I'll bring up about 5. Let's say second down and 15. Lorena might have got away with a little bit of a hold there, but we'll take it. Michael Moore into the football game. That's Red Hansen comes off. A.J. Brim and Trey Lewis to the near side. Michael Moore, Ty Moore, and Quincy to the far side. So empty backfield for Line as he looks to throw. Pressure to the near side. Throws it quickly at the feet of Michael Moore. It's incomplete. That'll bring up third down and 15. The clock stops at 3:23. No score here from Madisonville. David Gibson and Cody Keller.
15 to go for them.
It'll be interesting to see what Lorena does here. They've been having trouble throwing it deep so far here in the first quarter. 3rd and 15 is too long to obviously try to run it. But you never know, you could catch the defense off guard if you were trying to run a quick one up the middle or do some type of trick play to get yourself in a field goal territory.
There we go, big play, 3rd down and 15. Lorena trying to get some momentum here. That whistle blow. Timeout. Lorena calls a timeout. So we'll go ahead and take one here in the booth with them. 3:23 in the first quarter. No score. Your Leopards looking to get the ball down in the end zone and put one in. You're listening to the Syntex Pond broadcast of Lorena Leopards football on CTSN.
Syntex Pond boasts the highest quality customer service in the pond business. Syntex Pond loans more than the competition and has great retail prices on used goods. With locations in Waco, Temple, and now Hewitt, Syntex Pond is there when you need them. Visit 801 East Waco Drive in Waco or 1402 West Adams Avenue in Temple and the brand new location at 520 North Hewitt Drive. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices. That's Syntex Pond.
Welcome back into Mustang Stadium here in Madisonville, Texas. Lorena in a fight for the playoff lives this evening. They need a win and get a little help from Salado. Salado can knock off Mejia, then have a chance to have a showdown with Mejia back in Lorena next week. Liner rolling to the near side, looking to throw. Off the ball back the other way. Towards Ty Moore, caught inside the 20. Escape, 15, 10, 5, Ty Moore. Touchdown Leopards. So a throwback pass there from lineup to Ty Moore.
Oh, tremendous.
3rd down and 15. And results in the Leopards' first score. I want to mention to you real quick, Cody, all scores this season brought to you by Williams Contracting, LLC, specializing in whole house remodeling and insurance claims.
Now, I don't think that play worked the way it was drawn up. I mean, obviously, Lana rolled out to the right, then threw it back to the other side of the field, but nevertheless, it worked. Both players improvised greatly to make that play, make that touchdown happen.
So a low line drive kick, extra point is right through the 4th and good. So Lorena takes a 7-point lead here to start the first quarter of play. 3 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. And Cody, kind of what we talked about, that field position battle, teams kind of fill each other out. Obviously, Lorena was a little bit of rust this evening, and they managed to shake it off And just surprised that the man that meant to take it off is Ty Moore.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, up 70-0 here in Madisonville.
Yep, that was actually their first drive that started in Madisonville territory. They took advantage of the short field, got the momentum, got the lead here early in the first, here late in the first quarter. But what I liked here so far in the first quarter is that, you know, Lorena's been playing, you know, pretty conservative football. They're not really trying to do anything too aggressively. But at the same time, you know, Madisonville's not really beating themselves either. But the field position is what really started working towards working Lorena's favor here in this first quarter.
Well, and so far, I didn't see a lot from Madisonville so far that can really hurt us. Obviously, Tyrese Brown's a little bit of a jitterbug if he manages to get loose, but I don't see any balance in the offense that might prevent a huge problem, maybe like we've seen in some of the past weeks.
I think if Lorena just doesn't beat themselves, they just play Madisonville straight up, they have a good chance to win this ball game.
3:12 remaining in the first quarter on the Gail Kelly scoreboard, brought to you by Billy Kelly, CPA. Ty Moore ready to kick, runs forward, swings his leg. Short end over end kick, going to be caught on the run up to 17. Across the 20, 25, 30. Up across the 35-yard line, and they'll spot him down right around the 36. And Madisonville takes over with probably their best field position, I think, so far in the game.
Oh, you're exactly right, David. They're starting to ball at the 36-yard line. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, down 7 here late in the first quarter. We'll see if they can get themselves something more than a 3 and out. But
we'll want to see.
As of right now, you know, number 7, we'll see what he can do. He does like to scramble, as you pointed out earlier. And right now, the passing game's not really going in their favor. And so they're going to have to establish something with the running game if they want to get back in this game.
Here we go. Tyrese Brown stands at his 31. He has it. Gives it. Actually, he's on a keeper. 35. Up across the 40. Reaches near the 41-yard line. And that's about a pickup of 5. We'll bring up second down and 5 for the Mustangs. Clock running under 3 minutes now here in the first quarter. Want to keep an eye on that Toledo Mejia score. Second down and 5 for the Mustangs. Tyrese Brown sends his up back in motion. Hands off to Holiday. Up across the 40 to the 45-yard line near the first down. Maybe pushed back. Actually, that was
Tyrese Brown.
Well, okay. So I don't know if there was some kind of wildcat or not, but that looked like a handoff to me to Brown. So I'm not sure what that formation was. I may have missed it. Nevertheless, it brings up third down and 1 for the Mustangs. 2 wide receivers far side, 1 to the near side, and up back. Brown has it, hands off. Actually, that's Brown on the running, as the running back. He's up across, has a first down up near the 49-yard line. And so, right now for the Mustangs, Armando Juarez is the backup quarterback, and he's in as the quarterback now. Tyrese Brown has gone to the running back position. And that appears to be what the way they'll go forward from here. Clock running at 1:35 in the first quarter. Lorena up 7-0. Moore is the quarterback. He's going to fake it. Going to keep it going to the far side of the field. Has the 50. Look out. 45 down inside the 45 near the 42-yard line for Lorena. That's a run of about 9 yards on first down. Brings up about second down and 1.
This is the first time Madisonville's been on the Lorena side of the field this entire game.
Juarez brings up second down, 2
Juarez and Brown in the backfield. Juarez looking to throw. Near side. Off the ball. Deep downfield. Has a man down there. It is incomplete. Terrific coverage. That time by the Lorena Leopards. I believe that was Cade Walker. And it was Cade Walker there with a nice pass breakup. And that'll bring up third down, and they have it third down and 2. So they need the 41-yard line of Lorena. The ball spotted right there at the 43. Third down and 2. Brown's going to, Moore is going to hand off to Brown. He dives up near the 40-yard line. I think he's going to have enough for a first down. And the official waves him on, does indeed say first down. Clock now running at 31 seconds. Madisonville does not have to snap it again here in the first quarter if they don't want to. Nathan Chappelle and Colby Shepard, the wide receivers to the near side. Flores and Brown back in the backfield. They'll send Chappelle in motion. Flags fly. Whistles blow, officials blow the play dead. Ball start against Madisonville. So that'll march him back to the 45-yard line and bring up first down and 15. 8 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Lorena up 7-0 on the road. Trying to get that third. Tyler Sparks now. Looks like we're going to go ahead and let the clock run out. So after 1 quarter of play here in Madisonville, your Lorena Leopards up 7-0 over the Mustangs. We'll be right back with more Lorena Leopards football. You're listening to the Syntax Pond broadcast on CTSN.
Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs are focused on meeting the needs of small to medium independent businesses. With expertise in strategic accounting and tax services, Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs will provide you with the structure planning, estate planning, compliance, and accounting your business needs. Put the experts to work for you. Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs PLLC. Call 432-682-0963 or go online at dhc-pca.net.
Mustangs facing a first down and 15 from the Lorena 45-yard line. David Gibson, Cody Kellner from Mustang Stadium in Madisonville, Texas. Your Leopards up 7-0 on the Gail Kelly scoreboard. 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Flores keeps it. He is inside the 45, but not a lot further, maybe down to the 44-yard line. And he'll be tackled backwards there, and that'll bring up second down and 14.
Back on the field, Flores there on the carry. Gains about a yard on the play, brings up second down, 14 to go for the Mustangs.
I wonder what that is laying around in midfield. Is that a towel?
Looks like it. Handoff to the far side of the field. Going to be hit backwards there on the 49-yard line. A loss of 5 on that sweep play. And that'll bring up now third down and about 19.
Loss of about 5. Brings up third down, about 19 to go for the first down.
I think you and I both kind of agree right now that the name of the game for Lorena is just play within yourselves. You've got the offense here to beat this team. Solid defense. Just joining us, Zane Grimm back with the team this week. It was thought that he might be out for the year, but fortunately he was cleared to play this week, and he's back in there. Flores the quarterback. Brown's in there blocking for him. Flores in a lot of trouble. Back inside the 45, sack down around the 41-yard line. And the Lorena Leopards defense comes up big, doing nothing but making the Mustangs go backwards, and they'll get the football back here.
That's a loss of 10 on that sack. Got a 4th and 29.
4th and 29. Talk about flipping the field. Ty Moore stands at the 30-yard line. Kicker has it. Nice nose-up spiral, pretty deep. Ty Moore's going to fair catch it. Back inside his own 20-yard line. Ty had to really work just to bring that one in. Nice kick there by the Mustangs, and Lorena will take over right around their own 16-yard line.
That's actually a good decision there by Tom Moore. Fair catch. Had he let that go, there's a chance that Madisonville would have downed that probably around the 1-yard line.
I agree. That thing looked like it was about to take a big-time Mustang bounce.
16-yard line. 1st and 10, Lorena.
So here come the Leopards off the sideline. Wide receivers are McCray Lewis, A.J. Brim, Will Teague, Ty Moore. Red Hansen and A.J. Brim actually in the backfield. A.J.'s the up back. Brim lined up left. Lina has it. Flags fly. Looks like a false start. No signal yet, but they are marching backwards. And so he's going to put the football down right around the 10-yard line, back to the 11, and that'll bring up first down and 15 for the Leopards. And really, this is the kind of thing that Lorena needs to avoid.
Yeah, in some respects, false start penalties do show a little bit of eagerness on the side of Lorena, which can be a good thing. Means they're ready to hit somebody, ready to play. But again, back deep in this territory can be costly.
Line on a keeper, up across the 15 to the 20, 25, and down to the 27-yard line. Bradley with a big gain. Going to be very close to the first down. We'll wait and see.
Gains enough yardage for a Leopard first down.
And they do indeed say it is a first down. So another Jesse Britt Automotive first down. Moves the chain, so the Leopards really managed to dig themselves out of that hole there.
That's a 16-yard run from there about Riley Lina.
Lorena going with the two backs in the backfield, two wide receivers to the near far side. Ty Moore's one of them. He comes in motion. Going to hand it out to Red. He breaks the tackle in the backfield. Fights his way across the 30. Flag comes down in an area where you might typically think holding. Lorena players walking backwards. It is holding against Lorena, so going to march the ball all the way back inside the 17-yard line for Lorena. Now they need all the way up to the 37. So it's going to be first down and 20. Three wide receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Going to fake it. Actually, they're going to give it. It's Hansen trying to get outside, another flag flown. Up across the 20-yard line.
Hansen again on the carry.
Looks like it might have been another holding call. We'll wait and see. Lorena once again walking backwards. And indeed, it is holding. So the second consecutive holding play.
In the third penalty this drive, it's a full start and two holding penalties. I believe that's been three penalties in the last 4 plays.
So first down and 30. Ball is spotted inside, not quite 30. Moore goes in motion. They're going to hand it to Moore. He's looking for room. Cuts it back. Back to 15. To the 20. Still fighting his way forward under the 21-yard line. He'll pick up about 11 on that carry. Spot the ball up near the 21-yard line. So it had been first down and 27. Now it's second down and 17. So they'll give him 10 yards on that carry. 8:52 as the clock continues to run here from Madisonville. Your Leopards up 7-0. Trying to dig out of a deep hole. Three penalties on this drive, two consecutive holding penalties. Got him deep in the hole. Now Ty Moore goes in motion again. Lineup fakes it to him. He's rolling. Throws it out. It's going to be incomplete. That was intended for A.J. Brim. Bounced off his pads. It falls to the ground incomplete, and that'll bring up third down and 17.
David, I'm checking the stats now, but I still don't think either team has had a completion yet this game. Bradley Lina does have one completion.
See if we can't get another right here on 3rd and 17 for the Leopards. They need their own 37-yard line.
Both teams are 1 for 11.
Bradley pressure up the middle. Throws the pass, it hits the defensive lineman in the hands and then falls to the ground incomplete. And that would have been a lot of trouble had he managed to hang on to it. But either way, it's going to force a fourth down and the Leopards are forced to kick. .8:27 is where the clock stops after the incompletion. Ty Moore stands back at his own 5-yard line. Chest high snap, he'll kick it away. End over end kick, and a bounce across the 40, heads straight out of bounds at the 42-yard line, and the Mustangs will start with by far their best field position.
42-yard line.
Before Lorena heads back out on the field. Across the area. Robinson up on Fairfield 13-3 with 19 seconds remaining in the first quarter. That's a surprise to me. Mejia up on Toledo, 7-0. Hand off up the middle, down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line.
Matthew Johnson
Pick
there
up
on the
about
total
8 on that
yards
first down
there,
carry.
brought down by Zane Green. Gain of about 8 yards on the play.
So yeah, that Toledo game, there's about 5 minutes left in the first quarter, and right now Mejia up 7-0. 2 backs in the backfield for the Mustangs. Juarez has it. He's looking to throw. Across the middle, has a man there, caught at the 15 and immediately tackled. Right around the 14-yard line. That's enough for a first down, and clearly Juarez is more comfortable throwing the ball than Brown.
Nice play, sets up a
Nice pass there on
first and 10 Mustangs.
post across the middle.
Ball on the Lorena 18 yards.
16-yard pass, and that's Madisonville's first completion of the game.
Juarez has it. He's going to hand it off to the running back. Fights his way forward inside the 10, all the way down to the 5-yard line. A scrum down there, and the officials will mark his forward progress down about the 3-yard line. So pretty clear right now. Mustangs feel a little bit of momentum on their side. Smelling the end
Down
zone.
close to another Mustang first down.
7:23 remaining here in the second quarter of play. Lorena
Make
up
that
7,
first
but
down,
their backs against the wall right now as the Mustangs have first and goal. Juarez hands it off. Struggling forward near the goal line. Going to make it for, they're going to say about no gain. So second down and goal to go from about the 3.
About a yard there on the play for the Mustangs. Second down and goal, ball on the Leopard 3-yard line.
6:59, clock continues to run. Madisonville looking to the far sideline, waiting on the call. Wide receivers flip sides. So that's Matthew Johnson as well as Brown in the backfield. Juarez is the quarterback. Actually, that's Holiday. Juarez hands it off, fighting his way towards the end zone. Hit by a bunch of Leopards and then pushed back. Big stop right there by the Leopards. They're going to say, well, they have him marked at the 3 again. That'll bring up
No gains.
third down and goal.
Third and goal for the Mustangs. Ball at the Leopard 3-yard line.
Leopards trying to get a big stop here in the second quarter, trying to keep the Mustangs out of the end zone and hold on to that 7-point lead.
It'll be interesting to see if Madisonville goes for a fourth down if they get stopped here.
Not a lot to lose. Ball's on the ground. Quarterback goes for it, has to fall on it. So that's going to be a loss of about 7, all the way back to the 10-yard line, and now Madisonville facing fourth and goal from the 10. And it looks like they're running their kicker out there.
Awesome yardage there.
Big, huge stop by the Lorena Leopards. All defensive stops this season brought to you by Walk-In Tubs of Texas. For safety, for therapy, and for pleasure. Walk-In Tubs of Texas. Juan Polanco is the kicker for the Mustangs. Snap, back, kick is on the way. Kick looks to be good, and it is. So with 5:16 remaining in the second quarter of play, your score is now Lorena 7, the Mustangs 3. We'll go ahead and take another commercial break. You're listening to the Lorena Leopards football on Syntex, sponsored by Syntex Bond on CTS.
Are you in the market for a safe and therapeutic walk-in spa built right into your existing bathroom? Family-owned and operated Walk-In Tubs of Texas sells and installs top-quality national brand walk-in tubs for thousands less than the competition. Our low overhead enables us to save you thousands of dollars. Financing and low monthly payments available with good credit. Call or text 254-420-7541 for a free estimate. That's 254-420-7541. Or go online at tubsoftexas.com. Walk-In Tubs of Texas. With well over 25
Welcome back into Mustang Stadium here in Madisonville, Texas. The Mustangs get on the board with a 27-yard field goal rather, off the foot of Polanco. And that brings our score to Lorena 7, Madisonville 3. Polanco is lining up the kick for the Mustangs. Back deep is Ty Moore. Here's the kick. End over end kick. Going to be caught at the 10. Put on the ground. at the 13. Now picked up, running to the middle of the field, 15. Going to be hit and tackled there after really no gain. Flag comes in late, a couple of flags. Wait to see if that was a face mask or what, but nevertheless, it appears it's going to be helpful to the Leopards.
And Austin Gore.
So that was Colton Dale there on the return for Lorena. Oh, I stand corrected. That was a block against an illegal block by Lorena. That's going to push Lorena all the way back to the 10-yard line.
Penalty yardage is assessed against the Leopards. Line of scrimmage.
Continuing to look around the area. Robinson 13, Fairfield 5. So it appears that Fairfield managed to get a safety in there somewhere.
Now, Lorena's sitting here in this drive right before halftime, same position as what they were in their previous drive, with penalties putting it back towards their own end of the field, and that's going to work in Madisonville's favor as we get closer here to halftime.
Line on the keeper up the middle, 15, 20, look out, 25-30, 35-40, 45-50, foot race, 35-30, 25-20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Bradley Lina. A 90-yard touchdown run on Bradley Lina keeper. It's like a designed quarterback run play, and that's going to bring our score to Lorena 13, the Mustangs 3 with the extra point pending.
95-yard run there.
95. Big time run there by Bradley Lina, really showing off his wheels. At about the Lorena 40, it was clear that it was going to be a foot race, and he did nothing but pull away. Big strong run there by Bradley.
So much for field position working in Madisonville's favor when you can rack up a 95-yard run.
Exactly. Now Lina's got to gather himself as he's to kick the extra point. Sam Ives is the holder. He has the snap, puts it down. Bradley swings his leg, and it's blocked. Going to be picked up by Madisonville. This could be good trouble. 35, 40, 45, 50, 40, 30, and tackled down finally from behind by Kaysen Pitts. Kaysen, a big-time hustle, is going to save 2 points there on the blocked extra point. So instead of 14-3, though, the score remains 13-3 as Lorena will now prepare to kick off. Wow.
Nice block there. Your new score, Lorena 13, Madisonville 3.
You know, you get the feeling, though, Lorena just needs to play Lorena football. Just like, I mean, we're like right there. Bradley's terrific, got enough speed. They spread the field. They'll have plenty of running lanes. If Mustangs come up and try to shut that down, there's plenty of options there and well at receiver.
Exactly, David. I think just clean up the penalties, just play patient football. You know, have a variety of running backs get into the game, and I think the game will eventually evolve into a favor for Lorena.
So once again, looking at towards that Salado Mejia score, Mejia 14 now, Salado 0 with 7:26 remaining in the second quarter. We need Salado to come on and start putting some points on the board.
And with Lorena being up by 10, I just don't think Madisonville's offense is built for a comeback of multiple scores in the position that they're in right now.
Right. Obviously, plenty of time left in this football game. Anything can happen, but it does feel like if Lorena plays mistake-free football, that they're going to stay in control of this football game, but we'll wait and see. That's why they play the game. Ty Moore approaches the ball, swings his leg, and kicks a deep end-over-end kick. Going to be caught around the 8-yard line to the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And he's going to be corralled around the 45-yard line. There is a flag down as well back here. Near the kicking area. And I believe on the tackle for Lorena was Taylor McCown, number 52. We'll wait and see what that flag means.
Before the penalties assessed, that was actually a 37-yard kickoff return there for Tyrese Brown.
So it's an offsides penalty against Lorena, which they'll mark off after the play there. So the run ended at the 50-yard line, and they're going to give him the 5-yard penalty down to the Lorena 45. So after a big return there, with Mustangs will actually start in Lorena territory.
First and 10 Mustangs.
4:44 remaining before halftime. Lorena up 13-3. I thought that might have been a mistake. The officials now move the ball back to the 50-yard line. The tackle was originally made right around the 45. So the Mustangs start now with the ball at midfield at the 50. Quarterback keeper inside the 50, down near the 47-yard line. He'll pick up of about 3 on that carry. Brings up 2nd down and 7. Juarez staying in there at quarterback. So interestingly enough, right now, Tyrese Brown not even in the football game. He had started at quarterback, then moved to running back. And he's not on the field at this moment.
And he had the big kickoff return there just a little while ago.
So Juarez takes the snap, hands it off, 35, 45, 40, down to the 35-yard line. Enough for a Mustangs first down.
Roger Holiday on the carry, McCown on the stop. Not before Holiday picks up good yardage there, enough for a Mustang first down.
That's a 12-yard run there for Holiday.
Taylor McCown comes off the field. Juarez once again hands off to Holiday. Down inside the 30, still on his feet, breaks a tackle near the 25-yard line. That should be enough for another Mustang first down. And now suddenly Madisonville finding a little bit of rhythm with that running game right up the middle.
Another run of over 10 yards for Holiday. Back-to-back plays.
Another handoff right up the middle, into the secondary. Breaks free, 10, 5. Touchdown Madisonville.
Matthew Johnson keeps that yardage. Touchdown Mustang.
24-yard run there for Matthew Johnson for the touchdown.
So a 50-yard drive for Madisonville will bring this game back to within 3 if they can convert their extra point. Blanco's the kicker on for Madisonville. He waits on the snap. Back, it's down, kick on the way. Appears to be true from here, and the officials say that it is. So with 3:34 remaining, your score is now Lorena 13, Madisonville 10. We'll be back with more Lorena Leopards football on CTSN, sponsored by Syntex Bond.
When you're faced with an auto repair, all you really want is to be treated fairly and to have it done right the first time. Well, Lorena's own Jesse Britt has been doing just that for over 20 years. Jesse Britt's Automotive is a full-service repair shop that can handle any of your automotive needs. Jesse's highly trained staff handles both foreign and domestic repairs, offers competitive pricing, and 100% customer satisfaction. Jesse Britt's Automotive even offers a free shuttle service to help ease your burden while you wait. So the next time you are faced with an auto repair, trust Jesse Britt to treat you fairly and to do it right the first time. Jesse Britt's Automotive, where they discount the price, not your service.
Well, welcome back into Mustang Stadium. 3:34 remaining on the scoreboard. Now the score with Mustangs touchdown on that last drive. Now Lorena 13 and Madisonville 10. Cody, what do you see on the stats there?
Well, so far for Madisonville, Matthew Johnson has 7.8 yards per carry on 6 attempts. Roderick Holiday, he had the 2 big runs on the previous drive, which set up the touchdown for Johnson. He's had 5 rushing attempts for a total of 26 yards, just over 5 yards per carry. For Lorena, Bradley Lina.
Polanco's kick caught at the 5, up across the 10, 15, breaks across the 30, still on his feet, 35, and wrestled out of bounds right around the 42-yard line. An excellent return that time by Colton Dale. So he caught that right around his 1-yard line, and they're going to say he went out of bounds at the 42. So about a 41-yard return there by Colton, and that was big. That would help.
Ball will be placed at the Leopards' 43-yard line, 1st and 10.
3:22 remaining in the second quarter. Lorena up 13-10. I'm sure they'd love nothing more than to use up that clock right here and put another score between them and Madisonville before halftime. Trey Lewis in motion. They fake it to him. Lina on a keeper. He's got the 45 up near the 46-yard line. A pickup of about 3 on that first down carry. That'll bring up 2nd down and 7 as the clock rolls at 3:11.
Lena on the carry, number 53, Ethan Williams. Also, they've also Mott, number 99, there on the stop. Gain of about
the announcer just called Bradley.
2nd down, 7 to go for Leopards.
Trey Lewis in the motion again. Line is looking to throw this time. Throws it out. Caught inside Mustang territory down near the 48-yard line. Very close to a first down. They're going to spot him about a yard short, I believe. They need just outside the 47 of Madisonville. The ball rests at the 48, so about a yard. Line it back there, has two backs, going to hand it off. AJ looking for room. He has got the first down near the 45-yard line. And that'll move the chains for Lorena. A reminder that all first downs this season brought to you by Jesse Britt Automotive. Jesse Britt, discounting your price, not your service. And Lorena now moving the football. 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Single back with Liner. He claps, has the ball. He to the near side. Goes the ball downfield, caught by Tynes at the 35, 30, 25, still on his feet. All the way down near the 21-yard line. What a play by Mr. Yak. Mr. Yards after the catch. Ty Moore, he is proven in the 2 years that I've had the opportunity to see him to be a difficult player to bring down once he has the football in his hand.
It's a 24-yard reception there for Ty Moore.
Clock running at 2:10. Lorena on the march. 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Line is going to pitch it to Hansen on a sweep. He's got the 20. Breaks the tackle 15. Down near the 12-yard line. We'll spot him at the 13, and that's close to another Lorena first down. We'll see where they mark it. They say he was short. Looks like he got about 9 on that carry, maybe 8. Looks like second down and 2.
It looks like 9 on that, yeah.
Lina has the snap. Going to hand it off to Hansen up the middle. Breaks into the secondary down near the 5-yard line, and that is definitely enough for another Lorena first down. We'll mark him down at the 6-yard line, so first and goal to go. Down at the 6, and the great news with this, Cody, is that the clock keeps running.
Oh, exactly, David. And also another thing I've noticed that Red Hansen, back-to-back plays, we know how durable his jersey is. I think that's the second play in a row where they grabbed him by his jersey and he just kept moving.
So we are sitting right now at a 56-minute first half. Very short game so far with a lot of running. Handoff, 5, down to the 4-yard line. Pickup of a couple on that carry. That was Hansen, I believe. And 58 seconds now as the clock dips under a minute to play. Still moving, 55, 54, 32 seconds on the play clock for Lorena. They don't need to rush as it brings up second down and goal to go from the, they're saying the 4, but it's really almost closer to the 3. Cole George back in the game. Offset to the right. A.J. Brim offset left. They're going to give it to Brim. He's fighting his way forward. He will not get the touchdown. He's short. Going to mark him really for no gain. Clock continuing right now, 27 seconds, and
Brim on the carry brought down by
suddenly time does become a factor. Clock running, 20 seconds, 19. Third down and goal to go from the 4. Others need to punch it in. Lino sends a man in motion. Gonna give it off to George. He's towards the goal line. He is in for the touchdown. Touchdown Leopards with 7 seconds remaining here before halftime. A big score. And keep in mind, Cody, that after halftime, the Leopards get the football back. So a chance to put even more room back between them and the Mustangs after halftime.
Oh yes, David. You know, and that was big for Lorena. You know, they could have ended the half with a field goal, but they ended with the touchdown, have some momentum there at the end of the first half, and then get the ball to start off the second half. I mean, you really can't ask for much more than going, playing on the road, district game, going in at halftime with now a 10-point lead. Big swing of momentum there for Lorena, especially with the drive that Madisonville just came off of with that quick tempo offense and getting the touchdown.
Bradley Line's kick is good, and so Lorena's score, it moves to 20-10 over Madisonville. And you're right, Cody, that's a really great point. Madisonville had sort of tried to regain possession, and Lorena covered it right back up with that impressive drive and that running game and passing game for Lorena suddenly becoming even more and more settled in. You really see them finally starting to settle in on offense.
Very late second quarter score.
And also on the drive, Lorena had no penalties, and it just seemed like to me that when they had penalties on the previous drives, it just messed up their momentum. It's a choppy drive, but that drive had no penalties, and we see the end result.
I want to tell you that coming up at halftime, we have an interview with Coach Matt Jackson of the Lorena Lady Leopards cross-country team, the Lady Leopards. The first team in history, the first cross-country team in history from Lorena to make the state meet. So had an opportunity to sit down and talk with Coach Jackson. It's a terrific interview. You'll want to listen to it. There's some great stories with the girls cross-country team, and I think you'll enjoy that. Be sure to stay with us at halftime and give that interview a listen. Here goes Ty. He swings his leg. Going to be a bouncing kick on the ground. Off the receiver's hands at the 32-yard line. It's a wrestle for the football, and they're going to say Lorena football. 4 seconds left in the half. And so, Cody, suddenly you have a decision to make here, right? I guess.
I believe it's a little too long for a field goal, but gives them an opportunity to take a shot for a touchdown.
Well, so Bradley's got a pretty strong leg. I don't know. We'll see.
There is no wind. There is no wind, so that would work in their favor.
So if they were to kick the field goal here, it would be a 49-yard field goal. And they came out in that formation like they were going to go ahead and go for it. But now they've called a timeout and we'll think about it. We'll go ahead and keep it here right before halftime. Can't get an update on that Mejia Salado score. So still 14-0 with 7:26. That's the last score I have. I think that's still I don't think that's quite up to date, but Mejia up 14-0 over Salado. Of course, we're hoping for a Salado victory tonight, as well as a Lorena victory over Madisonville, which would set up a play-in game, like we mentioned earlier, Cody, for the playoffs. But we'll need Salado's running game to get going. So here come the Leopards off the sideline now. Looks like they've got the play and they want. You've got Bradley Lina and Rhett Hansen in the backfield. 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Got to think maybe they're Bradley Lina looking back Ty's way. Lofts the ball down towards the end zone. Has Ty there. He's going to be intercepted. And it ran out of the end zone up to the 3-yard line, and that's where the first half will come to a close. And as it does, your Lorena Leopards up 20-10 over the Madisonville Mustangs. And we will come back right after this commercial break. You're listening to Lorena Leopards football on CGSN. Come back and listen to Coach Jackson's interview. We'll see you right after the break.
With well over 25 years of experience in construction, you can trust Williams Contracting, LLC. Williams Contracting, LLC are general and restoration contractors specializing in whole house remodeling and insurance claims. Contact Mark Williams at 254-301-2752 with your next remodeling needs. Williams Contracting, LLC. That's 254-301-2752. The Toby Miller family has a proud tradition of winning on the fields and courts of Central Texas. So it makes sense that Toby's Auto Sales is a family-owned and operated winner at making customers feel great about buying a car. Team up with Toby, Dawn, Dina, and Brian to get the quality car you want at the value you need so that you can drive away a winner of the car buying game. Visit Toby's Auto Sales at 2925 Franklin or give them a call at 254-756-1133. Join a winner in the car business. Toby's Auto Sales.
Did you know that half of Americans who use mail-order pharmacy miss their medications due to late delivery? Well, Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt offers all the conveniences of the large corporate pharmacies, but also offers fast, friendly service and the convenience of a local drive-thru and free delivery. Free delivery! If you are in need of a flu shot, now is the perfect time to visit Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt with no appointment necessary. Come by 511 North Hewitt Drive or call us at 254-666-5000. Stop waiting on the mail. Try Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt and let us take the frustration out of your pharmacy experience today.
Syntex Pawn boasts the highest quality customer service in the pawn business. Syntex Pawn loans more than the competition and has great retail prices on used goods. With locations in Waco, Temple, and now Hewitt, Syntex Pawn is there when you need them. Visit 801 East Waco Drive in Waco or 1402 West Adams Avenue in Temple and the brand new location at 520 North Hewitt Drive. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices. That's Syntex Pawn. Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs are focused on meeting the needs of small to medium independent businesses. With expertise in strategic accounting and tax services, Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs will provide you with the structure planning, estate planning, compliance, and accounting your business needs. Put the experts to work for you. Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs PLLC. Call 432-682-0963 or go online at dhc-pca.net.
Welcome back into the booth here at Mustang Stadium here in Madisonville, Texas. David Gibson alongside Cody Kellner. Ben Huey's on the camera tonight, and Clay Gibson's running the board for us. We're going to take a look around the area and also take a look at our first half stats. Remember that all stats this season brought to you by Toby's Auto Sales. And also should have mentioned on that last score that all touchdowns are brought to you by Williams Contracting LLC. Brought to you by the good Mark Williams family and Williams Contracting LLC. Of course, they specialize in whole house remodeling and insurance claims. And score at halftime is Lorena 20, the Mustangs 10. Lorena scoring late with about 7 seconds remaining in the before halftime, and that was a big score for the Leopards. Cody, what do you see there on stats?
Well, Dave, in regards to Lorena and her total offense, they have 246 yards of total offense, but I think one thing that really helped them there was that 95-yard touchdown right there by Bradley Lorena. Madisonville just has over 100 yards of offense.
Wow.
They really haven't gotten their passing game going. They have one completion on 4 attempts. Whereas Lorena, they've tried to throw the ball 12 times, had 3 completions. But the big thing, I think, is Lorena's penalties. I think they had a drive or two there late in the second quarter that was eaten up by some penalties and put them down deep. Madisonville tried to get some momentum with their last drive there in the first half, but Lorena's offense did come alive there late in the first half.
Now looking down through here, you've got interesting. You take away Bradley's rush away, and the rushing statistics are about even.
Yep, and aside from that, it's been a pretty even game for both sides in regards to offense. I think what's helped Lorena also is just a good field position, especially there in the first quarter.
Yeah. You know what else is interesting, too, is Madisonville has time of possession at 14 minutes, 50 seconds, and their lone touchdown drive was only, was maybe a couple minutes at the most, and it was only 50 yards. So, not being very productive on the drives, but certainly, running a lot of clock there. Bradley, is this right? Wow.
3 completions on 12 attempts.
Wow, so a little bit of a rough start there for Bradley, 3 of 12. Took him a while to get his first completion, but 3 of 12 from the first half. I'm betting those numbers go up here in the second half, Cody.
Yeah, in Bradley's defense, I think there were 2 passes there that he hit the receiver, and he had 2 drops. So I think he could easily have 5 completions at this point.
A couple knocked down the line of scrimmage as well. So, yeah, it was a little bit of a bumpy start there for the Leopards. They managed to settle in, though. We're at halftime here in Madisonville, Texas. Your Leopards are up 20-10. Here on the Syntax Pond broadcast. We're going to go ahead and take a look around the area again. Trying to get an updated score on the Salado Mejia using the Waco Trib Friday Night High School Football Scoreboard. It hasn't updated yet. Still showing 7:26 remaining in the second quarter, and Mejia up 14-0. One interesting game of note, a big one down in Temple. Midway up 31-7 with 3:47 remaining in the second quarter. University down big to Everman in the second quarter. They're down 44-7. Waco High and Belton 14-13. Waco High struggling this season, trying to pick up a W there. Okay. So on Twitter, Mejia showing a video of their second touchdown. So it's 14-0. That's 28 minutes ago. It's 14-0. So we still don't really have an updated score there. Last score we had from Robinson Fairfield was the Rockets are up 13-5, but that's still in the first quarter. So I feel pretty confident that hadn't been updated as well either. So tell you what we're going to go ahead and do. We'll take one more commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have Coach Matt Jackson and the girls cross-country team, the state-bound for the very first time. We'll have that interview right after this short commercial break.
Are you in the market for a safe and therapeutic walk-in spa built right into your existing bathroom? Family-owned and operated Walk-In Tubs of Texas sells and installs top-quality national brand walk-in tubs for thousands less than the competition. Our low overhead enables us to save you thousands of dollars. Financing and low monthly payments available with good credit. Call or text 254-420-7541 for a free estimate. That's 254-420-7541. Or go online at tubsoftexas.com. Walk in Tubs of Texas.
Welcome back into the booth here in Madisonville, Texas. They are at Mustang Stadium. Your Leopards up 20-10 at halftime. David Gibson and Cody Kellner in the booth. Going to go ahead and take you to an interview with the head coach, Matt Jackson, of the Lorena Lady Leopards cross-country team. They're headed to state for the first time in Lorena's history, and we had a chance to sit down earlier this week with Coach. Some terrific stories behind this program. This group of very hard-working, gutsy, tight-knit cross-country team, and excited for you to get a chance to listen to that. We'll go ahead and go to that now.
We are joined now by the coach of the Lady Leopards cross-country team, Coach Matt Jackson. Coach Jackson, thanks for agreeing to come on with us.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
You bet. So, Coach, obviously you've got to be really excited about the things that are going on with the cross-country team. Just give us your initial thoughts so far on the season, and then maybe we'll get into pre-district and district and everything that's happened since then.
Yeah, well, we've this is my fourth year here, and we've just seen the program grow every single year. It's been really great to see. Last year we had a group of girls who we had a really good team, and their goal was make it to state, and they take the top 4 teams, and they got 5th last year, and it was really, really hard on them. They were almost there, and so our season ended, and we graduated 2 really good runners last year. And so going into this year, we didn't know what we were going to be, but we knew we were going to be young with only having 1 senior, and so we just started working on day 1, and we started going really every year. Our goal is to win a district championship. That's kind of our goal. And so but as the season went on, the girls got tougher, girls got stronger, they worked hard, and then we finally got to the regional meet, and we're like, this is a real deal, let's go get it. They went and got it done. So this year was our 3rd year in a row to win district, which was very, very, very proud of these girls for that. So these group of girls just buy into what we're selling, and they just go and do it without complaining. You get a lot done when you coach those type of kids.
Now, and these kids are getting up, and obviously it's their practice, but they're running all the time in terms of practice. Can you tell the people at home kind of what that schedule looks like for them as they're practicing running?
Yeah, well, I can tell you their alarms go off about 5 o'clock every morning, Monday through Friday. Rain, hot, cold, whatever it is, they're getting up early because a lot of our kids do stuff after school. So we got to get our run in before school. They got to be ready to go at 5:50, and we start warm up, and so we started getting it all done before school. So when we're done with our workout, when most kids are getting up ready to go to school, and so it takes a lot of discipline for those kids. And then, like I said, a lot of them are in band or volleyball or just different other activities. So they need to run twice a day, so they'll get done with whatever their after-school thing is, and they'll go run for 30 minutes, and then they'll go home and eat dinner and do homework and wake up the next morning and do it all over again. So it takes a ton of discipline. But when they go out here and they do our workouts, the stuff we do is not easy, but the first battle is just getting up and getting here, and they did a really good job of that this year.
That takes an incredible commitment, and I'm not. It's you see the commitment that the band kids have, and then the football kids have. You're talking about your kids practicing twice a day, and then also being a part of those other extracurricular activities. That's incredible.
It is, yeah.
Looking back, so do you guys have like a junior high program that sort of serves to feed these kids, or are they pretty much starting when they get into high school?
Yeah, we do have a junior high program, and so we have a couple coaches down there that work with those kids, and they kind of set the standard down there and get it going, and then when they get up to us, hopefully a lot of those kids already just want to buy into what we're doing. And it took a little bit of time to get this thing going. And as more success has happened, more kids want to be a part of it. And so, but we do have junior high cross country, and they're also very, very successful down there. We always have really good teams down there. And most of that would credit to, we just have really tough, hardworking kids here at Lorena. I know this year we had, on the boys and girls side, 7th and 8th grade, we had 4 teams. 3 out of those 4 got first place in district. So we got some really good runners coming up here in the future.
Wow, that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So let's focus now on this season a little bit in terms of the girls themselves and then also just the team. And you mentioned that last year, obviously, they finished 5th. Can you tell me a little bit about when this season you maybe had a sense that, hey, these girls are strong enough to be able to make it?
Yeah. Well, going into the year, I didn't think this is what was going to happen. I mean, to be completely honest, I was like, I thought we were a year out from this happening, graduating 2, bringing back, I think 5 girls from last year's team, not sure what's going to happen. And so the year started. They did a good job this summer coming up and training on their own. They'd get together or they'd go run on their own. They showed up and we had our first day of practice every year is we just go and we do a little race around here, around the high school. And when I saw those times, I was like, well, this is going to be a tough year. I thought we could make it to regionals, but I was like, we're a little behind where we've been in the past. And so, but they showed up and kept working every single day. And so it's been, there's a ton of stories to this season, but we started out, I had 4 or 5 freshmen this year that just coming to be a part of. And so we raced, and our very first, our number 4 runner in cross country, they take the points of the top 5 places. So you're only as good as your fifth runner. And so our number 4 runner, she sends me a message. I remember it's a Sunday afternoon. It says, "Hey, I broke my foot in cheerleading." Basically meant season was over. That's what that means. It's 6-7 weeks to recover. So when that happened, I was like, oh man. We didn't have a ton of depth, and I was like, man, what was going to happen? And but the mentality was next person up. And so our number 5 had to become our number 4. And then our number 6 had to come in number 5. Just next person up. And so, the person that was number 6 at the time, she just was kind of coming out just to have fun. She didn't expect to have to play an important role. And so, her name, Maddie Ticklar, and her sister Chloe was on the team last year. She's a year older than her, and Chloe was one of our top runners anyways. And so, one of our better runners goes down, just the next person up. And so, I think everyone's kind of like, you're not sure what we could do. And what's great about the story about Maddie is, in August, she was one of those girls we'd go run, and we'd have to pick her up 2 or 3 times during practice because she'd fall behind. We'd have to pick her up. And, and so finally we just talked to her and said, hey, your role's changed. You got to go. And she worked. We stopped having to pick her up, and she just got a lot better. And she was just a tough kid. So that's one of the cool stories from this year. A girl who wasn't expected to be a major part of, or a major contributor became a major contributor to this. And so we kind of were getting rolling, and Gatesville beat us in one of the early meets, and they hadn't beat us in a while. And so our girls, and Gatesville has a very good program. Anyways, and so they ended up coming up, and a couple meets later, we beat Gatesville, and we're like, okay, we can go win this district. And we're rolling. Wow. We beat Gatesville a couple times, feeling like, hey, maybe it wasn't going to be easy, but we had our plan. And so we go to district, and every girl just runs their tail off, do everything they can to do their job. We have our number 1 runner. She won the Addison Sikora. She's a freshman. She's our number 1 runner this year. She came in and she won it it was about 30 seconds. She just blew the competition away. And then the rest of the girls, everyone competed, and we ended up winning district. And so then this is another great story about it is about a day later, that girl who's our new number 4 runner, she rolls her ankle in a volleyball game against Gatesville. And so, we got we got regional here in about a week and a half. She rolls her ankle, not knowing how bad it is.
My goodness.
And it's just a very important piece. Well, that's her name's Rebecca Hawley, and I told Rebecca this. I said, not that I want it to happen to anybody, but if this had to happen to anybody, I'm glad it's you, because you are the toughest kid I know. And so we kind of got that thing healed up, and she went to regionals, and she ran on that bum ankle, and she wanted to cry at certain points, but she just bit her lip and went and did it, and she ran incredible for us that day. And so, I mean, another great story. I mean, really, we probably shouldn't have been here, shouldn't have made it, but she willed us to state. Rebecca Hawley did. She would have a hurt ankle. It still hurts, but she just went and did it for her team. And so when we got to regionals, I went over, race was over. We ran really well. I was proud of the girls, and I go over, and they're all just in tears. And I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, I ran terrible. I'm like, no, you ran incredible. You did awesome. They thought it was over. And so we finally got the results. Looking on, they had it on our phone, and we saw that we got third place. I brought everybody in, like, come here. And I told them, guys, I got some bad news for you. Y'all have 2 more weeks of practice. And I was expecting cheers. I was expecting yelling. No, they just burst out in tears. I mean, they were and I was like, there was so much emotion involved because they wanted it so bad, and they did it. And, I mean, I had to put my glasses on, my sunglasses, like they're not going to see me crying, I mean, I was just so proud of them. And so just a couple of girls that wanted it so bad with so many things, adversity, you're losing one of your best friends with a broken foot, a rolled ankle. I mean, a kid who didn't expect to be a contributor was a huge contributor. And it was just been a great story, almost, movie-like. Just so proud of these girls.
Yeah, I was almost thinking when you first started talking a little bit about like Hoosiers, just this the student coming in who didn't really intend to run, and it's a great story, Coach.
Yeah.
Typically you think about running, and it's almost like an individual sport, but it sounds like your team has a lot of camaraderie.
Yeah.
Just talk about that for a bit.
Yeah, no, I think a lot of people do still see this as an individual sport. I don't. When we train as a team. Our goal is as a team. When we train together, they run together, they stay together. I mean, and there's a lot of individual stuff we'll do because you can make it out as an individual, but these girls love each other. I mean, I was talking earlier about Rebecca Hawley. She plays volleyball, and that's not easy to do. Cross-country volleyball, school. I mean, she's in all honors classes. Just one morning they showed up, and all the girls had gotten Rebecca just a goodie bag, and and telling her thank you for everything she did. I mean, they didn't do it for anybody else. I mean, Rebecca does a lot, and so just to see, and that wasn't led by me. The girls went and did it, and so I mean, just you see stuff like that, it's just really cool to see.
Coach, that's awesome. So talk about the state meet and when that is, and how someone could support the team.
Yeah, well, so the state meet's going to be next Saturday, so I guess it's November 9th, I think is what that is, 8th, 9th, yeah, it's 9th. And so they'll be running at 12 o'clock. It's at Old Settlers Park in Round Rock. It's just, it's a great event. A lot of people go out to go watch. That's one thing that's really great about cross country is that all the fans just support everybody that's out there. Most of them, they're like, I couldn't do what these kids are doing. And so they just go out and support. And so there will be, thousands of people out there, and you just go run. And you got the best runners in the state. And so they run it at 12 on that Saturday. And our mindset is, what are we going to try to go do? We're not, just because it's state, we're not going to do anything different. Just going to go do our best, whatever that means. When you get to the finish line, you need to finish empty and give me everything you got. If you do that, then the results take care of themselves. And so, I think we're going to try to do something that Friday before. We got a pep rally that day, so we're going to try to send the girls off and kind of do it in style. This is the first team in Lorena history to make it to state. And, so it's a big deal. And so these girls deserve all that recognition. And, now, the hay's in the barn at this point. You just got to go out there and just go enjoy the moment. We'll go down there, run the course on Friday a little bit, and then just go enjoy each other one last time because this is the last time this team will be together. So we're just going to go enjoy each other. But it'll be a really, really good time.
Well, Coach, I'm never surprised when success comes out of Lorena, but this is a fantastic story. I really appreciate you taking the time to be with us. We wish you and the girls a great run and the best effort on November 9th. We look forward to talking to you later about the results and about things going forward.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, David. Thank you.
comments of head coach Matt Jackson of the Lady Leopards cross-country team, state-bound for the first time in Lorena history, and just an awesome story, really, about some hard-working kids who have overcome everything from losing a runner to a broken foot to having another runner having to run meets with a sprained ankle, and just coming together, really supporting each other and growing and working hard. Loved hearing Coach Jackson's comments about how one of the players who early on was not one of their faster runners, worked really, really hard and became one of their better runners. That's not easy to do. Typically, you think of running as you either kind of have it or you don't, but it just goes to show that through hard work and a lot of fight and dedication and discipline that you can improve in whatever it is you're doing, and especially the Lady Leopards cross-country team. So proud of those Lady Leopards for representing the community of Lorena and the high school and themselves and their families. Just a terrific story there out of the Lady Leopards cross-country team. We're about 5 minutes away from the start of the second half here in Mustang Stadium in Madisonville, Texas. The score is Lorena 20, Madisonville 10, and right now the latest score we have on the Salado-Mejia game is 14-0 Mejia over Salado at the half. So for Lorena to advance to the playoffs, they need to close out this game against Madisonville. They need Salado to come back and win that game against Mejia. That would set up a winner-take-all game at Leopard Field there in Lorena. So we're certainly hoping for that. But we'll come back with the start of the second half of play after a commercial break. You're listening to Lorena Leopards football, sponsored by Syntex Pond, right here on CTSN.
When you're faced with an auto repair, all you really want is to be treated fairly and to have it done right the first time. Well, Lorena's own Jesse Britt has been doing just that for over 20 years. Jesse Britt's Automotive is a full-service repair shop that can handle any of your automotive needs. Jesse's highly trained staff handles both foreign and domestic repairs, offers competitive pricing, and 100% customer satisfaction. Jesse Britt's Automotive even offers a free shuttle service to help ease your burden while you wait. So the next time you are faced with an auto repair, trust Jesse Britt to treat you fairly and to do it right the first time. Jesse Britt's Automotive, where they discount the price, not your service. With well over 25 years of experience in construction, you can trust Williams Contracting, LLC. Williams Contracting, LLC are general and restoration contractors specializing in whole house remodeling and insurance claims. Contact Mark Williams at 254-301-2752 with your next remodeling needs. Williams Contracting, LLC. That's 254-301-2752. Syntex Pond boasts the highest quality customer service in the pond business. Syntex Pond loans more than the competition and has great retail prices on used goods. With locations in Waco, Temple, and now Hewitt, Syntex Pond is there when you need them. Visit 801 East Waco Drive in Waco or 1402 West Adams Avenue in Temple, and the brand new location at 520 North Hewitt Drive. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices. That's Syntex Pond. Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs are focused on meeting the needs of small to medium independent businesses. With expertise in strategic accounting and tax services, Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs will provide you with the structure planning, estate planning, compliance, and accounting your business needs. Put the experts to work for you. Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs PLLC. Call 432-682-0963 or go online at dhc-pca.net. Are you in the market for a safe and therapeutic walk-in spa built right into your existing bathroom? Family-owned and operated Walk-In Tubs of Texas sells and installs top-quality national brand walk-in tubs for thousands less than the competition. Our low overhead enables us to save you thousands of dollars. Financing and low monthly payments available with good credit. Call or text 254-420-7541 for a free estimate. That's 254-420-7541. Or go online at tubsoftexas.com. Walk-in Tubs of Texas.
Here Back on the Leopards out of the tunnel to start the second half of play. Here are Lorena Leopards up 20-10 over Madisonville, over the Mustangs here in Madisonville, Texas. David Gibson alongside Cody Kellner here in the booth. Clay Gibson running now tonight, and Ben Huey on our camera. So, Cody, we're following some of these scores in the district. Right now, Mejia continues to lead Salado with 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Mejia is up 14-0. The only other game I see on here right now is Robinson over Fairfield, 13-5 at halftime. That might need to be updated. I think I might have even seen that. But yeah. So anyway, Lorena still needs some help. And starting up the second half here, they'll get the football.
Yeah, with Lorena, they ended the first half on a positive note, and they have a chance to go up by that onto their 10-point lead here to start the second half. So hopefully they can do that, playing here on the road, district game. So then they need to get all the points that they can take. But also in regards to Madisonville, that their last drive had a lot of tempo on it. I'd be curious to see if they continue that the next time they get the ball.
So Colton Dale and Ty Moore deep to return. Got to think they're going to continue. Oh, they try an onside kick. Going to bounce inside Lorena territory at the 45-yard line, and then ball still loose. And it appears that Madisonville has recovered it at the Lorena. Well, is that official just pointed the wrong way? Okay, it is Madisonville ball. The official actually turned and signaled first down Lorena for a second. It is first down Madisonville at the Lorena 40-yard line. So huge momentum shift there to start the second half of play. And Madisonville looking to start the off in Lorena territory at the 40-yard line. Juarez remains the quarterback. He has it. Hands off to Holiday. Holiday fights his way down inside the 40-yard line, and then he's pushed backwards. They're going to actually mark him at all the way down to the 37. So they'll say a pickup of, actually the 38. They'll say a pickup of 2 there on first down. That brings us second down and 8. So Holiday, Juarez, and Matthew Johnson, the running backs, the quarterbacks for Madisonville. 2 wide receivers to the near side. Juarez is looking to throw. Lost the ball downfield. Has a man there. One-on-one coverage. Incomplete. There on the coverage for the Leopards. I believe that was
Juarez throw intended for number 14,
James Walker.
Falls incomplete. Brings up third down, 8 to go for the Mustangs.
Correct me if I'm wrong, David, but I think that was the first successful onside kick we've seen all season.
That might have actually been Colton Dale. I'm not sure. Hard to tell with 6 from an 8. So third down and 8. Juarez keeps it. 40, 35, look out, trouble. 30, 25, 20. Breaks it to the outside. 15, 10, knocked out of bounds near the 8-yard line. There is a flag back in the backfield where you think you might have holding. The officials are blowing their whistle, pointing to the flag on the ground. Now we'll wait and see what that is. And it is holding against Madisonville. So a huge break for Lorena, as Madisonville had set up shop inside the 10-yard line. It's going to push them all the way back outside the 40 now to the 44-yard line. And instead of first and goal now, they'll face third down and about 14. Clock running at 11:06 here in the third quarter of play. Lorena up 20-10. Need a win against Madisonville tonight and hope for a Salado victory over Mejia to force a winner-take-all playoff game, essentially, next Friday night in Lorena. Juarez is the quarterback. He's looking to throw. Getting some pressure up the middle. Lofts the ball downfield. Has him in there. And he's going to be intercepted by the Leopards. Intercepted. Shane Walker there for the IM team for the Leopards, and another huge momentum swing back in the direction of Lorena. Lorena will have the ball at the 22-yard line, and they'll take over there on offense.
Reminder, if you're an MCISD student, junior high.
Big turnover there for the Leopards as they came out of the half
It'll start soon after
with the football and some momentum, looking to put 2 scores between, well, really more than 2 scores between them. And Madisonville had the onside kick. Now Lorena gets it back with the interception. There's motion here on first down, and it looks like it's going to be a false start against Lorena, and that'll back him up. So, you know, Cody, one thing that really plagued us in the first half was those penalties. And obviously, we'd love to see a clean football game here in the second half. Not starting off that way right now. That'll bring up first down and 15 for Madisonville, for Lorena, excuse me. So Bradley Lina, Brett Hansen, set back to his left. Graham in motion, Lina keeps it. He's up near the 20-yard line. He's actually going to maybe pick up, a couple. Not a lot there.
Carry brought down by number 65, Jertavius Brown.
Ball spotted at the 20-yard line.
Stop there for the Mustangs. Short yardage gained on the play, gain of about a yard. Brings up second down, 14 yards to go for the Leopards.
So 2 wide receivers to the near side. 2 to the far side. Hansen lined up left. They fake it to Red. Line is looking to throw. Steps up, lofts the ball downfield, has Ty Moore there. Caught at the 50, 45-40, 35-30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Ty Moore. 80 yards, if I'm counting right, Cody?
Yes, 80 yards.
80 yards from Bradley Lina to Ty Moore through a jump ball up around midfield. Ty went up over the defensive back, brought it in, kept his feet, and then outraced everybody. And that brings our score to Lorena 26-10, waiting the extra point by Bradley Lina. Sam Ives on to do the holding. Lorena fans here on the near side are happy about it. Ives puts it down. Lina swings his leg. It looks good from here, and the official says that it is. So 9:58 remaining in the third quarter. Lorena up 27-10 over Madisonville. We'll be right back after this commercial break with more Lorena Leopards football, sponsored by Syntex Pond on CGSN.
Syntex Pond boasts the highest quality customer service in the pond business. Syntex Pond loans more than the competition and has great retail prices on used goods. With locations in Waco, Temple, and now Hewitt, Syntex Pond is there when you need them. Visit 801 East Waco Drive in Waco or 1402 West Adams Avenue in Temple, and the brand new location at 520 North Hewitt Drive. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices. That's Syntex Pond.
Welcome back into Mustang Stadium. Your Leopards throw a deep ball to Ty Moore. He brings it in, races 50 yards, an 80-yard completion from Bradley Lina to Ty Moore, and that brings our score to Lorena 27-10 with 9:58 remaining in the third quarter of play. Do have an update from the Mejia-Salado game. Right now, Mejia has gone up 21-0 over Salado with 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
So Bradley Lina's an 80-yard touchdown pass and a 95-yard touchdown run in tonight's game.
Ty Moore, after hauling in that touchdown, now swings his leg, kicks a line drive kick. Got to go into the end zone. I thought for a minute that might have been touched, but the official says touch back, so Madisonville will take over. Just joined in. Just wanted to also mention that Zane Graham back with the team this week after missing most of the season after the Lampasas football game. He was cleared to play this week. He thought he might have been done for the season, but cleared to play. He's back with the team, and he's made a big difference tonight. So Madisonville with three quarterback and 2 backs in the backfield. They hand it off to Holiday, trying to get to the near sideline. 25, 30. Going to be pushed backwards and then gang tackled. There forced for the Leopards was Andrew Britton.
Carry there for the Mustangs. Nice down play
Holiday.
Andrew Britton is there first for the Leopards.
Going to bring it up to the 32-yard line. They'll say second down and about 3.
Second down and 3.
Madisonville needs the 35 for the first down. Hands off, running back looking for some room. He's going to be swarmed under and tackled for no gain. That'll bring up third down and 3. Clock at 9:13 here in the third quarter.
Brings up third down, 3 yards to go for Madisonville first down.
So Matthew Johnson and Billy Holiday are the running backs. The quarterback for the Mustangs, Armando Juarez. He's gone pretty much the whole way except for the first series where Tyrese Brown was the quarterback. Juarez keeps it. He's looking to throw it. Now he's in trouble, trying to get outside. He managed to break one tackle and then it's going to be slung out of bounds back around the 30-yard line. That's a loss of a couple, and that'll bring up 4th down and 5 for Madisonville. And they look like they're thinking about it, but now they're going to run the punt team on. So a big stop there by Lorena to start the second half of play. All defensive stops this season brought to you by Walk-In Tubs of Texas. That Bradley line at a Ty Moore touchdown bomb of 80 yards. Brought to you by Williams Contracting earlier. Here's the kick. Sidewinding punt going to be caught by Ty at the 39-yard line. Actually, they'll mark him all the way up to 40, and Lorena takes over there. 27-10, your Leopards on top. 8:05 remaining here in the third quarter of play. Lorena doing its part tonight to try to set up that showdown with Mejia next week. Unfortunately, right now, it looks like Salado is not doing their part. They're down 21-0 to the Black Cats with about 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. A.J. Brim comes into the backfield and resets. Lina going to give it to Brim. 40, 45, up to the 47-yard line. Pickup of about 7 on that first down carry by A.J. The clock continues to move.
A.J. Brim on the carry. Jatavius Brown there on the stop. He picks up
So Cole George and Brim. Cole George back there. Step back off to the left. A.J. Brim now lines up in the slot on the far side of the field. Ty Moore and looks like maybe Sam Ives here to the near side. Going to give it to Cole, 45, 50. Still rumbling his way down inside the 45-yard line. A first down for Lorena. Brought to you by Jesse Britt Automotive. That'll keep the clock running as well. First and 10 for the Leopards at the Madisonville 44-yard line. And really, Cody, the last several drives, Lorena's sort of kind of doing what they want to right now. Very effective on offense.
Yeah, one thing I think that's helping Lorena is the fact that they were starting to clean up the penalties. That was one thing they had trouble with about midway through the second quarter.
Hand off to Cole George there. He gets down to the 42-yard line. So a pickup of 2 there on first down brings up second down and 8.
2 yards on the clock, brings up second down, 8 yards to go for the Leopards.
Bradley Lina and the Leopards look to the sideline.
I think this is the most carries Cole George has gotten all season in a single game.
Yeah, no doubt. That's right. Ty Moore lined up to the near side in the slot with Sam Ives. I think that's Craig McCray Lewis to the far side of the field. 2 backs in the backfield, Cole George and Rhett Hansen. Lina waiting on the snap. He's got it, gives it to Cole. He's inside the 45 down to the 40, fights his way all the way down near the 37-yard line. Pickup of about 5 there on that carry, and that'll bring up third down and 3. Really more like 2. They spot the ball just outside the 36, and they need the 34. Here come the Leopards to the line of scrimmage. Lina waits, has it, gives it off to George again. He fights forward, has the first down. They're going to mark him down around the 30, just past the first down, I believe. And they will move the chains. That first down brought to you again by Jesse Britt Automotive.
That's Cole George's 6th carry of the game. Has just under 30 yards, but they've been 30 important yards. Gotten some first down carries and got a touchdown in them.
Averaging about 5 yards a pop. We'll take that all night. Receivers in a 2-by-2 formation. Ty Moore goes in motion behind Lina. Now they're going to option. Lina pitches it to Moore. 30, 25. Going to be tripped up from behind. He has enough for another Lorena first down. A little bit of the window in my way when that happened, but it looked like to me there was a trip with the foot. Did you see that, or was that something else?
It looks like a trip.
No flag down on the play.
And I think the inside running by Cole George is what's starting to open up plays such as what we just saw there.
So interesting there as Moore went in motion to the far side, then stopped, turned around, and he and Lina went on to run the option. Lina looking to throw. Got some time now. He wants to pull it down and run. 25-20. 15, going to step out of bounds just inside the 15-yard line, right around the 14. That's close to another Lorena first down. Oh, we have a flag down. It's going to be holding against Lorena. So it's actually sitting right there on the 25-yard line, but it's difficult to see because it's right on the white. That'll push Lorena all the way back outside their own 30-yard line to the 32. And looks like they need right around the 14 for a new set of downs. So, or maybe all the way down to the 12. So it's 1st and 20 for the Leopards from the Madisonville 32-yard line. Line is going to send Cole George in motion, empty backfield. Lina wants to run it. 35, 30, 25. Steps out of bounds right around the 20-yard line. Nice pickup there by Bradley to get some of that yardage back. I'll stop the clock with 4:47 remaining in the third quarter on the Gail Kelly scoreboard. Your Leopards up 27-10.
11-yard run there by Bradley Lina.
For Bradley's rushing stats, let's get that maybe. There come the Leopards. They get the play call from the sideline. 2 wide receivers to the near side. That's Ives and Moore, Ty Moore. Actually, that's Michael Moore. Hand off the brim up the middle. Actually, I completely lost that football. Real quick, that was a handoff to George, I believe. He got inside the 20 down to the 18-yard line, I believe they're going to say. And that brings up 3rd down and 9.
So Bradley Lina has 7 rushing attempts for 141 yards, averaging just over 20 a carry. But what helps them there is that 95-yard touchdown run.
Wow. Well, and even still, that would be 6 for about 50 to 60 yards. That's still a pretty good average. Lina looking to throw. Has a couple backs in there, stand to block. He's got a lot of time, but now he's rolling to his right under some pressure. Lofts the ball towards the end zone. Has Ty down there. Up his hands, incomplete. Coming up 4th down. Lorena's got a decision to make.
We're going to make that about 7 yards to go for a Leopard first down.
That was intended for Ty. And the Leopards appear that they're going to go for it. So 4th down and 7, 4:02 remaining here in the third quarter. 2 wide receivers right, 2 left. Bradley on the rollout to the near side. Looking downfield, throwing it, going to be caught past the sticks. First down, Leopards. Out of bounds, that's Ty Moore down there on the 10-yard line. They needed the 12, and they picked up 2 more. So big first down there. Beautiful throw by Bradley on the rollout to the near side. And Ty catches the ball right there on the edge of the field.
1st and goal, Leopards ball at the Mustang.
Clock stops at 3:55 remaining in the third quarter. Here come the Leopards. 2 wide receivers to the right. Sam Ives by himself to the near side. A.J. Brim and George in the backfield. They're going to give it to Brim. He's inside the 10, down near the 8-yard line.
A.J. Brim with a very basic surface.
And that'll bring up 2nd down and 8, I believe. So it was 1st and goal. Lorena cannot get a first down without scoring. So 2nd and goal from the 8.
Lorena's almost burned 5 minutes off the clock in this drive.
Hands off to Brim, up the middle, breaks 1 tackle, towards the end zone, touchdown, A.J. Brim. So an 8-yard carry by A.J. Brim right up the middle. Broke a few arm tackles in there, and he's going to increase that score for Lorena.
A.J. Brim there on the 8-yard touchdown.
Lorena now up 33-10 with the extra point pending. Bradley Lina on the kick. Updates from Robinson, 20-5 now in the third quarter. As Bradley and Sam wait on the snap. There's the snap, kick on the way. Looks good from here, and the officials say that it is. So the score now on the Gail Kelly scoreboard, Lorena 34, Madisonville 10. There's 3:20 remaining in the third quarter of play. We'll be right back with more Lorena Leopards football right after this.
Syntex Pond boasts the highest quality customer service in the pond business. Syntex Pond loans more than the competition and has great retail prices on used goods. With locations in Waco, Temple, and now Hewitt, Syntex Pond is there when you need them. Visit 801 East Waco Drive in Waco or 1402 West Adams Avenue in Temple and the brand new location at 520 North Hewitt Drive. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices. That's Syntex Pond.
Welcome back into Mustang Stadium here in Madisonville, Texas. David Gibson alongside Cody Kellner in the booth. Clay Gibson on the board this evening. Ben Huey on camera. Your Leopards are up 34-10. Terrific offensive showing here in Madisonville between Bradley Line and Ty Moore. And lately, A.J. Brim. Here goes Ty. Swings his leg. End over and kick. Going to be caught up around the 10, 11-yard line up the middle of the field. 20. Breaks outside 25, slips another tackle up near the 35-yard line is where they're going to say he's now. On the carry for the Mustangs that time was Donovan Young, senior wide receiver.
Also there on that side.
And that's where Madisonville will take over.
Quality play, Stephanie Madisonville, 35-yard line, 1st and 10 Mustangs.
In there on defense for the Leopards. Taylor McCowan. That's Tyler Sparks. A host of others. Zane Grimm in there as well. See Zane back. Handoff up the middle. Across the 35. Breaking some tackles up near the 40. And then finally wrestled down up. They give him the 41. So a pickup of about 6 on that first down will bring up 2nd down and 4.
On the stop. Nice gain of about 6 yards there for Holiday. Brings up 2nd down, 4 for the Mustangs.
And there at defensive line also Cody Thorne, the sophomore. Leopard fans looking forward to having Cody around for a little while longer. Passed out in the flat, caught. And we pushed out of bounds. Nice defense there that time. For the Leopards near the 1st down. We'll wait to see if they do the change on.
That is enough for Mustang.
It is enough for Madisonville 1st down. Here comes Madisonville, 1st and 10 from their own 45. Whistles blow as Juarez takes the snap. And I believe we're going to have a false start. Officials will mark it backwards 5 yards. We do have a false start. 2:25 remaining in the football game. Leopards on top, 34-10 over Madisonville. An update from the Mejia-Salado game. Salado is on the board. He's in the 4th quarter. There's 7 minutes to go, but it's 21-6 is what I show on the scoreboard.
Against the Mustangs, your new line of scrimmage.
7 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Salado finally on the board. Madisonville has it. Suarez, he gets outside, 40, 45. He'll get up to the 46-yard line, runs out of bounds there, and bring up 2nd down and about 9. They need the Lorena 45-yard line for their next set of down.
About 6 on the play.
So let's hope for an onside kick or something from Slate. 2nd down and 9 for Madisonville. 1:54 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Pressure up the middle. Juarez in trouble. He's going to be sacked back inside the 40-yard line. Tyler Sparks and Reed Mickna there to pull down Juarez for a big loss. And that's rather than 2nd down and 9, now we have 3rd down. And
that sack was a 9-yard loss of play.
So 3rd down and 18 for Madisonville. And really, except for the one drive where they went 50 yards with some of their give it to Holiday up the middle, Lorena done a terrific job shutting down this Madisonville running game. Ball on the ground, picked up by Juarez, rolling to the far side of the field. It is incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down and 18. And Madisonville will be forced forced to kick it away.
That's actually been the second bad snap on third down for Madisonville in this game. The first one came in the first half down there at the goal line.
So Madisonville going to kick it away. Ty Moore back to receive the kick. He stands at his 34-yard line. Blanco kicking for Madisonville. Wobbly kick going to be caught by Ty inside his own 35-yard line. He signals for fair catch. And so Lorena will take over at their own 33. 56 seconds remaining here in the third quarter of play.
33-yard line, first and 10.
And your Leopards on top, 34-10. Trey Lewis and Ty Moore. A.J. Brim, Brett Hansen, Will T. Bradley Lina in the backfield. Waiting on the snap. Wraps his hands, he has it. Gives it off to Rhett. Up the middle, he's up near the 35-yard line, so pick up a couple on first down. That'll bring up second down and 8. And I'll keep that clock running down 46, 45, continues to run.
For the Mustangs, gain of about 2 on the play. Comes up second down, 8 for the lead.
You can find us a radio feed for that game. Lina gives it off the middle of Brim. Breaks the tackle up across the 40. They're going to give him the 43-yard line. Very close to another first down, and they do move the chains, and that's another Jesse Britt Automotive first down.
Mustangs. That is enough yardage for him.
That will be enough to run out the third quarter of play, so we'll head to a commercial break with your Leopards up 34-10 after 3 full quarters of play. We'll be right back with more Lorena Leopards football on CTSN, sponsored by Cody Lee Lewis and the good folks at Syntex Pond. We'll be right back.
Did you know that half of Americans who use mail order pharmacy miss their medications due to late delivery? Well, Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt offers all the conveniences of the large corporate pharmacies, but also offers fast, friendly service and the convenience of a local drive-through and free delivery. Free delivery. If you are in need of a flu shot, now is the perfect time to visit Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt with no appointment necessary. Come by 511 North Hewitt Drive or call us at 254-666-5000. Stop waiting on the mail. Try Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt and let us take the frustration out of your pharmacy experience today.
Welcome back into Mustang Stadium. The Lorena Leopards playing well tonight, up 34-10 over Madisonville. As we start the fourth quarter of play. The Bradley Lina and Ty Moore show on offense tonight. And those stingy Lorena Leopards on defense done a terrific job shutting down the quarterback and running game of Madisonville. A.J. Brim, Red Hansen. Setbacks to Bradley Lina. Now A.J. goes in motion. They're going to option left with Red Hansen, and it doesn't go anywhere. Bradley's going to get stopped for no gain. Yeah, I think at this point, we just want to run that clock.
Just trying to kill the clock.
Get out of here with everybody healthy.
Up by 24 and big district win on the road.
Yeah. Good to see him healthy and playing well. Lina waits on the snap. The Brim. Fights his way across the 45. He'll make it just across the 45, so a one or two. And that'll bring up third down and about 8. Lorena needs the 46-yard line of Madisonville to pick up a new set of downs.
I don't know if we mentioned this yet tonight, but here at the complex with the school we're at here in Madisonville, a very impressive facility they have here.
But it was commenting to me earlier that they actually have a spirit shop down in the end zone complex.
Impressive. Nice.
All right, third down and 8. Lina, he's looking to throw. And it's caught by Red Hansen, 50. First down, Leopards, and Red steps out of bounds inside the 44-yard line, and that'll keep the possession with Lorena. Give them more time to run some clock. Just a really quick little pass out on the flat to Red, and Red picks up another Jesse Britt Automotive first down. I'm sure Lorena would love to run a whole bunch of clock and finish it with a Williams Contracting LLC touchdown. Let's see if we can do that. A.J. Brim goes in motion. Handoff. It's to Red. He makes it just about back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Red Henson on the carry. They're stopped by number 99, Devossi Mott. Latavius Brown assisted in that stop as well. No gain on the play. Brings up second down, 10 to go for the Leopards.
We do have a radio feed of the Mejia Salado game. We'll try to keep you updated as much as we can now. Gives to Red Hansen, 45. Down near the 41-yard line. He'll pick up about 3 on that carry. And that'll bring up second down and 7. Anytime you get an update on that score, let me know.
There on the stop,
Third down and 7 for the Leopards from the Madisonville 41-yard line. They're up 34-10. Linos rolling to the near side. Off the ball downfield, caught by Brim inside the 30. That's another first down for the Leopards. Little extracurricular stuff going on, but no harm, no foul there in the backfield.
Venus pass is complete to number 22.
Clock running at 9:28 here in the fourth quarter.
Impressive catch there. He knew he was going to get the hit.
Yeah.
Took the hit, but was still able to hang on to the ball.
2 wide receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. A.J. Bram goes in motion now, resets next to Lina. They're going to give it to Bram. Looking for room to the far side, 25, 20, 15. A.J. all the way down near the 10-yard line. They'll spot him down at the 11. And that's another Lorena first down. And Lorena really starting to gash Madisonville.
Just a 17 there for A.J.
First and 10 for the Leopards, ball at the Madisonville 11-yard line.
So A.J. has 9 attempts, 55 yards on 9 attempts, averaging just over 6 yards per carry.
So once again, we see that Lorena offense, that balanced offense of Bradley Lina. Ball's on the ground, gathered in by A.J. That was a high snap off Bradley's hand, and A.J. did a nice job diving backwards. Ball on it. He's going to go ahead and come off the field. I'm sure that didn't feel too great landing on that ball. Cole George comes in to replace him.
Madisonville 20-yard line.
Looked to be about a 9-yard loss with that bad snap.
Second down and long way. Bradley Lina looking to throw to the near side. Got a command across the middle. Hits McCray Lewis, and he's incomplete. McCray ran a nice route there to get open at the 5, but wasn't able to bring the pass in, and that'll stop the clock with 8:22 here in the fourth quarter. So as we're listening to the Mejia game, we know they just punted it back to Salado. We're not sure exactly how much time is left. Again, Salado down 21-6. Needs Salado to win to force a playoff opportunity with Mejia next week. Line on a rollout, lost the ball towards the end zone, has a man down there. It's caught by Ty Moore. Did he get in? Yet to see a signal, and he does. Touchdown, Ty Moore. Ty Moore caught that ball right around the 1 or 2 yard line on the very far sideline and kind of fell backwards into the end zone. And that brings Lorena to score 40. Extra point pending. Bradley Line is on to kick it. M.I. is on to hold it. And we're waiting on the snap. Ball is down. Kicks on the way. Looks good from here. And it is. So with 8:11 remaining in the fourth quarter, Lorena now up 41-10 over Madisonville. We'll be right back with more of the Leopards broadcast on CTSN, sponsored by Syntex Pond, right after this.
Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs are focused on meeting the needs of small to medium independent businesses. With expertise in strategic accounting and tax services, Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs will provide you with the structure planning, estate planning, compliance, and accounting your business needs. Put the experts to work for you. Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs PLLC. Call 432-682-0963 or go online at dhc-pca.net.
Welcome back into Mustang Stadium. High Moore swings his leg, kicks a deep, driving into ring kick, and a bounce into 5. He picked up by Madisonville there. 10, 15, 20, 25, all the way up to the 30-yard line. And Madisonville will take over there with 8:03 remaining in the fourth quarter of play. What I can tell you right now is that Salado is down 21-6. They do have the football, have yet to be able to determine how much time is left in the game. But I know it's got to be closer to the winning offense. Hoping for a miracle from Salado there against the Black Cats. Of course, Salado not exactly known for a 2-minute offense. Difficult to come back in a short amount of time like that. The Mustangs go. Hands it off. Up to the 30-yard line, and so no gain on first down. That'll bring up second down again as the clock hits inside 8 minutes. Here we go in the fourth quarter. Listening to the audio feed from that Mahia Salado game. We're trying to keep you updated as often as possible. Here goes Madisonville. Quarterback keeps. Across the 30, 35. Good hit hard by some leopards. That Zane, that was good to see right there. Zane Grimm came flying in and laid the wood in typical Zane Grimm fashion. Haven't seen that in many, many weeks. Zane punishing the ball carrier there on second down, brings up third down and 3. Here's the handoff. That's Holiday. He's got the first down and more. 45-50. 45. Then hit out of bounds right around the 40-yard line. That's Julius Salazar, I believe, on the tackle down there, but not before he picked up a big first down.
Julius Salazar forces him out of bounds. Picks up good yards there enough for a Mustang first down. Their new line of scrimmage will be in
24-yard run there.
First and 10 Mustangs at the Lorena 40-yard line.
Madisonville with the ball now in Lorena territory at the 40. Flores has it. Actually gives it to Holiday. He's running to the near side. 35-30, 25, 20. That is Flores actually. And he's down of bounds near the 22-yard line. That's enough for a Madisonville first down.
18-yard there for Juarez.
And we do have a final from Mahia. The Mahia Black Cats have won 21-6 over Salado. So that effectively would eliminate Lorena from their playoff chances. But nevertheless, it's still a big opportunity next week to host in the Mahia Black Cats and finish off the season strong. And the handoff up the middle. Bouncing it outside is Holiday. 20, 15, makes a man miss at the 10. 5, fighting his way all the way down inside the 5-yard line to about the 3. Nice hard running there by Holiday. Will get them a first and goal. Clock stops momentarily at 6:05. Now begins to run again. Lorena up 41-10.
Close enough to get that I get the win here on the road. And, unfortunately, if they are eliminated from the playoff race, in the year on a 2-game winning streak in district play, and have something to build on going into 2020.
Absolutely. When we had a chance to talk to Coach Piles, we'll talk about that after the play. Here's a sweep by Madisonville. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. But I had a chance to talk to Coach Piles, and we went through the roster and just looking at how many sophomores we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sophomores that have played this year. And if you think about that, obviously that comes, the good news is you've got a lot of sophomores now with a lot of playing time under the belt. The bad news is it came with the expensive injuries that resulted in some really tough situations for the Leopards. It just came down to really a battle of attrition for him. Here's the snap on the extra point. It's high. The holder's going to pick it up and try to run. Now throws it back. Caught at the 5. Trying to get his way in the end zone. He won't do it. Pretty nice throw there by the holder just to complete that. But the Leopards were there for the stop. And one of the players there for Lorena was Andrew Britt, number 24. And so the extra point's no good, brings our score to 41-16. So again, just going back to that, Cody, there's always a silver lining, if you will, to look for in a situation where it's a shame. Lots of real talent on this Lorena Leopards team. Really started kind of with the loss of Zane early in the season. That changed things defensively a little bit. And because if you'll remember, the last game he played in was the Lampasas game, that huge win. Just gutsy, program kind of win there in Lampasas. And after that, those injury bugs started creeping in. Every time I talked to Coach Biles, it was like 1 or 2 more players, no contact injuries, and just kind of fluky things that really made it difficult for the Leopards to be at full strength. And that's kind of proven to be the difference down the stretch, apparently. But the good news is you've got a lot of talent coming back in these sophomores. Guys like Brett Hansen, Kate Walker, Colton Dale, Michael Moore, Reed Micknick, Kason Pitts, Andrew Britt, Elijah Turley, Riley Boozer, and Cody Thorne. All of those guys went through a lot of playing time this season, and they're going to be a better team for it next year. Here's the kick, end over end kick, going to bounce at the 15. Nobody there to pick it up. Now the Leopard does go back there and slips and falls down inside the 10-yard line. Get a number on that. That was Colton Dale there. Not sure if he was just trying to cover the football or it just slipped and fell, but nevertheless, that means Lorena will take over inside of its own 10-yard line. 5:31 remaining in the fourth quarter here from Madisonville. Your Leopards up 41-16. Kind of a slow start, if you'll remember, Cody, this evening, and then Lorena really sort of found their fourth or fifth gear, and since then they've really dominated offensively on the offensive side of the football. Yeah,
and I think the defense picked up, and it took a little bit of time, but I think midway through the second quarter, the game really started going in Lorena's favor.
They hand it to Michael Moore. He's in trouble in the backfield as he bobbled the football, and then he is going to be tackled back actually at the 2-yard line. So a loss of there by 6 on Michael Moore, and that'll bring up second down and about 16, and now the Leopards are backed up to their own end zone. A little sloppy there. Want to clean that up. Going the other way. Sam Ives. Michael Moore to the far side. Line is going to keep it. He's up across the 5. Actually, was that Line or McCray? That was McCray Lewis on the keeper up across the 5-yard line up to the 7. We'll get back about 4 on that carry. Maybe closer to 6, actually. And that'll bring up third down and about 11. So McCray Lewis in there at quarterback now. Cole George is the running back. And a little nod towards next year here late in the game. McCray going to keep again. It's up across the 5. He'll probably no gain there on that carry, and that'll bring up fourth down, and Ty Moore will come in to punt. So nice opportunity there for McCray to get some playing time. As the clock dips under 4 minutes to play. Once again, Lorena up 41-16. They're going to knock off Madisonville tonight. Ty Moore standing deep in his own end zone, just a step or so away from the end line there. Madisonville, here's a low kick. Ty in trouble in the end zone. He's going to finally kick it away. Nice job by Ty. Wobbly kick going to bounce at the 40 of Lorena and bounce all the way outside the 45 to the 46. Terrific effort there by Ty as he got a lot of pressure up the middle. Pretty much on a full sprint. Rugby style kick it and managed to get enough foot on it to put it all the way outside the 45-yard line. So great job there by Ty. 3:26 remaining in the football game. Lorena up 41-16. Didn't get good news tonight in the Mejia-Salado game. Mejia went on to win that game, and that'll make them the fourth-place team. Or it'll make them Salado, actually, the fourth-place team. Here's the handoff. Inside the 45 down. We're going to mark it actually right there, just inside the 45. So a pickup of about a half yard or so, 1 yard. That'll bring up second down and 9.
I think what really worked well for Lorena tonight was that they've been on for 2 weeks. I think they come back pretty well rested. And I think the score and their effort and their performance tonight reflects their time of that bye week and kind of what they got out of it. Got some players back, and I think when you put it all together, albeit they might not have gotten the help they needed in the Mejia game, but they controlled only what they could control, and they got themselves some big wins tonight.
Handoff there on second down gets the Madisonville Mustangs down to the 40-yard line of Lorena. And that's going to bring up a third down. And third down at about 5. Movement on the offensive line for the Mustangs, and that'll be a false start, so that'll march them back 5 yards and bring up third down at 10. Clock at 2:20 here in the fourth quarter. Flores, the quarterback. He's going to keep it. Runs forward and gets pushed back 4 or 5 Lorena Leopards after no gain, and that'll bring up fourth down and 10. You got to think at this point, Madisonville's probably just going to go for it. Nothing really to lose. 1:46 remaining in the football game, down 41-16 to your Lorena Leopards. That's Holiday and Juarez back there in the backfield. Madisonville with 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Matthew Johnson also back there in the backfield. So Juarez waits on the snap. He has it. He's looking to throw. Throws the ball deep downfield. Has a man there. It's actually incomplete. Right through his hands. Would have been enough for a first down. But Lorena will take on downs with 1:13 remaining in the football game.
At the chapel calls incomplete. Ball will go over on down to the left.
Adam beat. Number 11 just cannot make the catch.
Come the Leopards off the sideline. Ball spotted at their own 45-yard line. Trey Lewis on a keeper across the 45. He'll get up near the 48-yard line. A pickup of about 3 there on first down by McCray. Lots of good candidates this evening for our Joe Pack player of the game. As the clock now is under a minute to play, 52 seconds left in the football game. Lorena a snap or 2 away here, leaving Madisonville with a convincing victory. And they do go into victory formation. Back behind McCray Lewis's Will T. Ty Moore and A.J. Brim. There's the snap. Not sure McCray was ready for that, but he caught it, put the knee to the ground, and the clock is going to run out. 25 seconds in the football game. They won't have to snap it again. And your Lorena Leopards have come into Madisonville this evening and are going to lead victors by a final score of 41-16 as the players walk towards midfield and get ready to shake hands. We'll go ahead and take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll review the stats for the game and name our Joe Pack player of the game. So again, the final here, 41-16, Lorena over Madisonville. We'll be right back on the Syntex Farm broadcast right after this commercial break.
The Toby Miller family has a proud tradition of winning on the fields and courts of Central Texas. So it makes sense that Toby's Auto Sales is a family-owned and operated winner at making customers feel great about buying a car. Team up with Toby, Dawn, Dina, and Brian to get the quality car you want at the value you need so that you can drive away a winner of the car buying game. Visit Toby's Auto Sales at 2925 Franklin or give them a call at 254-756-1133. Join a winner in the car business. Toby's Auto Sales. Syntex Pond boasts the highest quality customer service in the pond business. Syntex Pond loans more than the competition and has great retail prices on used goods. With locations in Waco, Temple, and now Hewitt, Syntex Pond is there when you need them. Visit 801 East Waco Drive in Waco or 1402 West Adams Avenue in Temple and the brand new location at 520 North Hewitt Drive. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices. That's Syntex Pond. Billy Kelly, CPA, and the Dutton Harris & Company CPAs are focused on meeting the needs of small to medium independent businesses. With expertise in strategic accounting and tax services, Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris & Company CPAs will provide you with the structure planning, estate planning, compliance, and accounting your business needs. Put the experts to work for you. Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris & Company CPAs, PLLC. Call 432-682-0963 or go online at dhc-pca.net.
Welcome back into Mustang Stadium here in Madisonville, Texas. David Gibson and Cody Kellner. The Lorena Leopards have won by a final score of 41-16 over the Mustangs here in Madisonville as the players come to the near sideline to sing the school song. And Cody, we're looking over the stats here, and really an impressive night for Lorena's defense. They give up only 203 yards to Madisonville. And really, to me, I mean, you can look on offense or defense here. 471 yards, 8.1 yards a play for Lorena's offense compared to just 3.9 for Madisonville. I mean, that says it all right there.
Exactly. Madisonville pretty much on offense was one-dimensional, I think, for most of the game. I mean, they really couldn't get anything going with the passing. They had two completions the entire night. Lorena's offense started off a little slow. Had some drops there in the first half, but ended up with just under 500 yards. But they did have two long plays, the 80-yard touchdown reception and then the 95-yard run. So I think that was those two big plays there obviously contributed to the total yardage for tonight.
Looking over the passing stats, we have line at 8 of 19, 24.5 yards per completion. On rushing for the night, Lorena 275 yards on 39 carries, 7.1 yards a pop. That's pretty salty. Just looking down through there. Bradley with 196 yards passing, 3 TDs, 1 interception. And rushing on the evening, Bradley with 8 attempts for 141 yards, 17.6 yard average and a TD. A.J. Brim, 46 yards on 10 rushes for a TD as well. And Cole George with the touchdown. Am I reading that right? 7 for 30, 4.1 yards. So nice job there by Cole. And by the senior there. Cole's a great story. You know, I mean, he was injured, pretty much felt like he had given up the game, and now comes back and makes a makes a significant impact on the team.
I think this is his biggest involvement so far this season. But I think his running up the middle opened up some plays on subsequent plays, to the outside for some of the faster backs. But definitely, I think he did set up. Obviously, got some first downs and set up some other runs for the offense tonight.
Yeah, it's been a while since Lorena's defense has been able to put up those kind of numbers, to hold a team to just over 200 yards. I've got to think that a big reason is having their emotional leader and their physical leader on the football field, Zane Grimm back. Zane with a big night of just being very physical in the middle of the football field. It really did seem to change the dynamic of the defense. So we're going to go ahead and go tonight with our Joe Pack player of the game being Zane Grimm. So great just to have him back on the field. See him running around out there, and he delivers a terrific performance here in Madisonville as your Lorena Leopards win by a final score of 41-16. So that's going to wrap up our broadcast this evening. We're going to head on back up to I-45 and across 164. Cody's heading up to Austin, flying out, going to the Florida-Georgia game. Is that right? That's right. So Ben and Clay and I are all going to head back to Waco, I think. Is that right, Ben? All right, but we've enjoyed bringing you the action this evening. Again, your Leopards played fantastic tonight down here in Madisonville. The defense and the offense, a complete game by the Lorena Leopards. And we appreciate you joining us this evening for it all. Thank you for your support this season as well. We look forward to a big game in Lorena next week against Mejia to wrap up this 2019 football season. So for Clay Gibson, for Ben Huey and Cody Kellner, this is David Gibson from Madisonville, Texas, where your Leopards win 41-16. Good night.
You've been listening to the Syntex Pond broadcast of Lorena Leopards football on CTSN. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices. That's Syntex Pond. And by Billy Kelly, CPA, and the Dutton Harris Company CPAs, PLLC, focused on meeting the needs of small and independent businesses. By Williams Contracting, LLC, specializing in whole house remodeling and insurance claims. By Walk-In Tubs of Texas, for safety, for therapy, for pleasure. By Toby's Autos, your Waco family-owned and operated pre-owned dealership. By Jesse Britt Automotive, discounting your price, not your service. Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt, service you deserve from neighbors you trust. And by the Joe Pack Player of the Game Award, sponsored by Billy Rutherford in honor of his late friend and teammate Joe Pack. Go Big Red. From all of us at CTSN, good night.